Brad.
We got our wedding programs.
All right, we're on.
Yeah, they look really nice.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
That was a good opener.
Leave it to someone better than me.
Just at burping.
If I had pop, I would, but I can't drink.
So, Recapleon.
Please.
Session 91624. Castlemania. Or The Mystery of the Bull's Cap. The bull got horny with Red, while Anna was lying on the ground after the lion knocked her prone. Dahlia was like, "What the hell is going on?" And Yonafina started blasting,
Of course she did.
which ended up doubling the amount of lion problems. Elkhorn did nothing. It showed us that we could yield. I cast a protection of good and evil, ended up doing nothing, as the second lion attacked Jafina. But after we all put down our swords, Dahlia finally called off the guards. They explained that they keep the peace through force. That seems totally fine.
Nothing wrong there. It's fine. It's fine.
They also explained we must find each of their respective crowns. We all explored the courtyard of the Heart's Desire. I found the Crown of Needles and solved the mystery of the Guardians, naming the bull to be Wrath. Red found a rose garden draped in webbing and housing a stoner. Anna discovered the webbing came from some kind of Spider-Man.
Spider.
I enticed the spider thing with the wagging of meat. I also almost lost my hand. Shit. Anna tried to bargain, but there was no response from the creature. Red saved Anna from Spider-Man. Don't sue us, Marvel. We decided to nope on out of there for now and made our way to the crown of the bull to the crown of the bull with the needle crown as Wrath. He then asked us to collect flowers for him. Jeez, you give a bull a cookie. And we set out to find ourselves some flowers. End of session.
Yep.
Woohoo!
All right.
So now you're floral delivery people.
Yeah.
So,
I should have brought you
who had potions?
Not me.
I probably did.
Yeah,
Let me...
regular.
1 second.
Thanks.
Still proven everyone wrong.
I have 1 potion of greater healing
Hold
and a
on to it,
regular
I never
potion.
lose it. Which everyone said.
I think I gave you one.
Possibly, but I
at the
don't.
start, but let me see if I can check your inventory.
Inventory. So,
I
potion.
have a potion of healing.
She has a greater potion of healing.
Greater.
Guaida.
Here you go.
Thank you.
They're just fun for instead of rolling your own dice, you can open that and dump it out.
Dump it
That's-
out.
Okay, so that's what. Okay,
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, I never did ask like what. Okay.
Yep. It's for healing potion.
So whatever you roll is the amount you heal.
Yeah. So the
That would
greater,
suck if it's a crappy roll.
the graders are so it's
Indeed.
44. So you would roll all of those, add them up together, and then you add +4 to that. The regulars are 2d4 +2, and then superiors are I think 8d4 +8 or something like that. So and it keeps going up. But when we last left our heroes, you negotiated your way out of a fight
Negotiate away.
with Zavilna's Ethereal Guardians, Wrath and Envy.
Sounds like that.
And with Dahlia's help,
This is a decent
Zoretic and Anna were given a reprieve from their potential expulsion from the palace grounds. Splitting up to examine the gardens, Zoretic and Yufina came across an axe embedded in a tree stump, and after retrieving it, moved on to examine a fenced-off rose garden. Eric retrieved the gift addressed to the Fates in the pavilion and set about examining the pond. Dahlia and Anna set about examining the various frozen garden staff, gnomes, and pixies, as well as keeping a close and suspicious eye on each other.
Fair.
Finding the crown and solving its riddle, our group returned to Wrath's lair and set it upon the ethereal beast's head, successfully transforming the thorned crown into its golden version. However, the bull subsequently decided that the crown should remain properly affixed to their brow, with the caveat that he may relinquish it if the group might provide him an exceptional lei made from flowers found in the palace garden. As you all return to the palace gardens to begin your search, you notice that Eufina has vanished. And a few moments later, you are all rocked by a vision.
Oh.
Zavatro.
Oh boy.
After attempting to break up the fight between Anna and Zeretic, the group was surprised by two giant ethereal beasts, a lion and a bull. Calling out to Zeretic that you would have words later, you moved to defend him with a spell when you suddenly find yourself within the lower training halls of one of the temples of Solace. Your hands twist and revolve in a pattern drilled into you more times than you can count. Yet this time something moves more freely. The words escape your lips before you even fully consider them. Vlagra. The guiding bolt streaks forth to the dummy targets at the end of the testing area and strikes true. More powerful and controlled than you had ever achieved before. Someone claps you on the back, and you hear the voice of your friend Vren beside you. I knew you had it in you! That was perfect! You are presently practicing for your final practical test to be accepted as an Inquisitor of the Clergy of Solace under the Duchy of Terran. And believing this to be the present moment.
Oh, feels good.
You've had a fire lit under your ass for a while.
I'm too close to give up now, huh?
Definitely paying off. But this isn't just your ire toward the Nathanerian Paladin Order, is it? There must be more to what's going on. It seems a few weeks ago you were in such a horrid funk, and then you just buckled down and started your studies with renewed vigor afterwards.
I thought you were going to let that go.
I'm concerned about you. Something happened. I don't know what. I know you traveled home, and we haven't spoken about it since.
I'd rather not.
Whatever has encouraged you, then, or whatever has happened and caused issue, I believe you have turned it into something positive. And
That was the plan, yes.
the test is just a few weeks away, so if you keep on at it, I'm sure there's no doubt you'll be wearing Inquisitor's robes by the fall.
Appreciate your help. I could not have done this without you.
And as you turn back to renew your training, as you turn, you step forward and find yourself in a lush garden surrounded by frozen gnomes, pixies, and several of the other fates beginning to pick flowers.
Oh, you're back.
Was that just to him, or was that with everyone?
Just to him.
Okay.
So, and also I will add, all of you had sort of the vision of this occurring as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, 1 second. So Dahlia, this is interesting. You had the vision as well.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So something about being around this group, and you've now seen members vanish. Well, you saw Zav vanish briefly before the fight with the Ethereal Guardians. You've now seen him return, and Eufina vanish. But you also got like a memory of his past, it seems, in the process of this.
Mm-hmm. You're, well, mostly all here.
Yes, Eufina Blip. Why am I British for some reason?
And you became British for some reason.
You all right?
Eufina blipped just as you returned.
Well, at least you're all alive. That's good.
Now we're picking flowers for the bull.
The people that was trying to kill you?
It's a long story.
Are you two trying to kill each other?
Not anymore.
Yep.
They made up. And they said they were sorry.
Did they?
To the extent that a person can, under the circumstances.
I probably can see that under your, or like know that that's happening there under your mask, maybe. Probably at this point, it's like
I was like, you're not trying to conceal. No, okay.
That's so funny. Well,
We're a family again.
Please don't use that word.
sorry, I just got Vin Diesel in my head now.
Who's that?
Family.
In order to progress through the castle, the Wrath wants us to build a lei of flowers for him.
One that will appease him the most.
Do we know what his favorites are?
No.
Did we ask?
No.
But, go ahead and roll history.
Going where?
Roll history. So you'll roll a d20.
Okay.
And then you add your
Okay.
plus
Can you
4
just
to
say
your
hello?
d20
So this
roll.
one, right?
Yes.
Baby. Hey, Ping.
So 9
So
plus
13.
13. So you haven't interacted with these creatures much. They've mostly been set upon the palace when Zabilna and possibly you and Zabilna were traveling to other realms, just to keep things protected in the meantime. However, you do know from sort of their just ethereal sense, the ethereal realm doesn't tend to have a lot of color to it. It's a very black and white sort of thing. So would probably be looking for some of the most colorful flowers of the gardens. So I will say the group can decide sort of like who might lead as far as investigation to sort of find the flowers, and then I'll have you actually do the performance to construct.
Does anyone have a nature check that's really
I have-
strong that we could
I have a
use?
+6.
Say probably the druid.
So probably you.
But I also have a very strong investigation.
I also have a +6 on nature too.
I'll be here for moral support.
Eric's just like, yeah,
Yeah.
good job.
Are you assisting as well?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
I came back and
so you can roll with advantage.
expecting to find bloodshed, and now we're just flower picking.
Investigation, you said?
Yeah.
18.
Okay. So you go through the gardens and you find some actually really unique and kind of spectacular flora, varying patterns, speckled designs you haven't necessarily seen before in the material plane. And you begin sort of picking and organizing for the construction of this lei. Dahlia, I will have, since you're the one who sort of knows and sort of gave the indication of how these would be set, I'm going to have you do I'll call it a performance check. So again, it'll be a d20.
And it's just going to go up to Dahlia
Yep.
just
So you add that. Yep.
So
with all the
this one
flowers.
again.
And then, do you want to assist her? with
Yes.
this? So I will say to assist her, you use a touch of your druidcraft to help as she's aligning and pulling, weaving things together. You're extending and shortening the stems to allow them to interconnect and everything. So you kind of get the sense that you can't grow your own flowers. It doesn't need to be from the garden, but you can manipulate them a little bit to give an advantage. So what you'll do is you'll roll the d20 twice, take the higher, and then add your modifier for performance.
Okay. My first roll. Well, first roll. So 15.
15. So the two of you construct a rather beautiful lei, and it seems to be what Wrath would likely be looking for.
Good job. Shall we present it?
Might as well.
I think we should.
I believe so.
So you return, and I'm not going to move everyone.
You're fine.
You return up the steps, and I will sort of note at the start. You haven't. I think you haven't been over to take a look at this door yet, but you've passed close enough to this one that you do see. Well, let me see which one that is. I know that one's the
Door number 3.
Looks like that should be the bowl in the center.
Yes, that one is. There's a bull, image of a bull above the door there, and the other door here to the side does not have any imagery above it. As you return to Wrath's Tower here, Dahlia, you also know there are several doors within the palace that are just unlocked, that are passable, but the ones that have the bull's head or the lion's head above them, you have to have basically appeased the creatures in order to pass through them.
Yeah.
So.
I was gonna say, as we enter into Wrath's place, if you'll allow me for like flavor to use Druidcraft to have plants sort of come out and present the lay to him, sort of like vines
Sure.
hold the crown and just
Yeah. So, yes, we'll do that in just a second. So as you enter, you have returned rather quickly. He kind of looks at all of you as you enter, and he pauses for a second, kind of like watching all of you as you approach. And he kind of stamps his hoof for a moment. Says, "Is that any way to show proper deference to one of the great guardians of the Arch-Feys of Vilna? Kneel and show your respect."
Eric kneels.
I sit.
I'll kneel.
Yeah, I suppose. Begrudgingly.
I'll kneel.
Wrath does look to you. How are you sitting? Is it like a cross-legged sit? Is it like on knees? What's the...
On knees.
On knees? Okay. Presume that is a specific kneel to your culture.
It's a custom.
When you lift the... have the Druidcraft take the lay at this point. Okay. And he does look upon this lay as it approaches. Fine specimen, and allows it to be adorned to around his neck. Yes, this feels right. And he steps forward, and will actually step toward you, Dahlia, and then places one hoof sort of ahead of the other forward and bows its head towards you in order to allow you to take the crown from its head.
Boop.
And without doing any kind of checks or anything, you can feel that there is like a magical essence radiating off of this crown. And from previous sessions, you also know the crown now will allow you to pass into areas where doors that the bull is. The lion, though, you still have to place the crown on the lion's head in order to gain its power to pass through those doors as well. So, it's up to you all if you would like to take a look in the palace, or if you would like to head directly over to Envy's tower to begin that process. Because so far you don't see any lion's head doors.
I'm fine exploring. We've already wasted enough time. Thoughts?
Agreed.
We're so close.
Shall we go through the front door then with the bull head?
So there's the one that's open. There's this door, and you haven't looked at the one on this side yet.
Well, head door.
I mean, we had to get the bull's stuff for a reason. Why not?
Let's do it.
All right.
Through the bull door.
Bulldor!
Let's bulldoze the door.
So you approach the doors, and they give way.
And it opened 2 different ways. That bothers
Oh
the
my
heck out of me.
god.
It bothers me so much.
No! This is a fucking maze.
Let's leave.
So
Get out.
Yeah, and this is going to be kind of interesting because I'm going to have to be very careful about where I move things. So that...
Just stop in the entryway. Look left. Look right. Maybe we should go get that lion crown. just a thought.
So, this is 12.
Despise mazes.
So, the double doors that where your entry enter
fun.
from on the south side of the area was sealed with the bull crown lock. The walls of this hall are illustrated with many painted panels depicting starry sky. The paintings show what a viewer would see while looking through a set of windows into clear moonless night. There's nothing particular about the panels. They don't move or anything. It's just sort of like a stained glass look up in the night sky. And then there are additional doors here and here, sort of up and down the hall. And then 2 doors at at either end of the hall that you can see.
Question.
Yes.
Has it always been a maze?
So there are areas of the palace that you do not frequent. This is not one that you normally come in through.
I was just curious if like the hags had changed a bunch of things with it.
There's not been any overt layout change to the space. You do know that there are like just beyond, so these 2 doors here, you are aware that they open onto stone balconies that overlook a stormy void. So, but there would not be any danger in sort of showing people those if you would want to. Where would you all like to go?
Are there 3 doors in here?
There's 4. There's 2 that. So Daya explains that the 2 that are facing sort of north here, just enter over just give you access to these balconies over what's sort of a stormy void beneath the palace.
Okay.
She knows. I'll say that you know the doors at either end travel to. I believe it's stairs upwards, like spiral stairs upward, but you're not sure exactly how they connect to the rest of the palace.
Okay.
Anyone have a preference, left or right?
Left.
Sure, we don't want to go get the lion one first.
We should. That would be the better idea.
We'd hate to go through all this and have the final door be only passable with the lion's whatever it is.
Appeasement.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go see Envy.
Out of character question. So if we do we know that if we get the lions thing, then we can open both doors, or is it one of those situations where like it's either the bull's door that we can open or the lions?
The sense you were given from the ethereal creatures and from the crown as it was speaking was that once it has obtained the power, it
doesn't matter.
Keeps it. So,
Okay.
Oh, so sorry, maybe.
So both.
So
Both are at play. It's not an either or.
It's not an either or. That was my concern with going to the lion.
Gotcha.
So,
I vote we go to
okay.
Envy.
So then let's just do it.
Different people, like officially, actually, it works very differently officially than what I'm doing it. But everyone has said it's tedious to do it that way. So I was like, I'm not gonna come through that.
Ah. See,
We appreciate it.
I knew it was going to be that way
So-
initially.
So, the official way is you have to leave the crown on the head of the one that you want door access to. And then you have
Oh,
to go-
Jesus
And
Christ.
then
Pineapple
anytime
salsa.
you go back, you have to retrieve it
Uh-huh.
and change it. And every time you retrieve it, you have to give a new offering.
Oh, for fuck's
It,
sake.
it would take forever.
Yeah, that's stupid.
It's like, no, I'm not doing that.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
you enter into the front door. You see this elongated hallway with 4 different doors.
And you immediately nope out.
And basically, immediately, the group is like, why don't we wrap up this thing with envy before we
Yeah.
actually start
Yeah.
traversing this castle? And you all turn around back to the palace
Just
gardens.
nope.
Yep.
Yeah.
These doors are weird.
The Simpsons gif.
Man, I really wish we had somebody who could fly right now.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah. While you're up here, did anyone want to take a quick walk down to take a look at the other door?
Yeah,
Take a quick
Sure,
look.
why not?
let's take a jump.
Yeah. So
Make our way down there.
as you walk down, just take a look at the other door here. There is no either bull or lion head above this one. It seems to be an allowable
Aw.
course to entry.
No head.
So no head.
So no, hey.
Don't say it.
I was just thinking of breaking escape.
You return to the gardens. Eric, you did take the package from the pavilion.
Oh, shit.
Did you want to
Hey, we got a present.
take a look at that? Or?
Give me my money.
I believe you'd read the note, so let me go pull that back up.
What did that note say?
Pavilion. So, the card on the front was just addressed to the Fates. As you open the card, you find inside, many thanks. May fortune smile on you. Yours, Sir Talvar.
That's
Which is
right.
Talavar.
The tiny dragon.
The
that
tiny
addressed you All the way
dragon.
back toward the beginning of
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
I
I
read
could-
that out loud and go, oh, he was the
Yes.
guy in the balloon, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. The tiny dragon.
Oh.
Well, let's see what he.
How long ago that feels now.
It was probably only a week ago, truly, but yeah, feels like a lifetime, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Shall we open it?
That's.
I hope it's a new sword.
I don't think. How big is the box?
It's about yay tall and yay wide.
Unless it's a dagger, probably not.
Fair.
I mean, he is a tiny dragon. So like,
Yeah.
True.
For him, what was a long sword was the dagger that Aoife took, I believe.
Well,
Do the honors. 10 out of 10 point VFX.
thank you. Imagine it was a parchment paper. If anybody needs any ADR work done.
Perfect. And what's in the box?
What's in the goddamn
The goddamn box. A cupcake.
Hello.
That's cakey.
Oh my god.
Careful.
So good,
You okay?
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as you open,
Oh,
this is what
what
this is what you see.
the fuck?
Nunchucks?
I would say Dahlia and Eric. Does anyone have proficiency in Arcana?
Arcana?
So
No, I do not.
I have Arcana.
okay, so I have the two of you actually roll Arcana
it's
checks
filled.
on this.
Yep.
So roll
What am I
a
doing?
d20 and add your Arcana modifier.
I'm surprised Eldritch Knight doesn't have Arcana
Ugh.
proficiency.
11.
14.
14. Okay, so Dahlia, you have seen one of these before, but you're not entirely sure what it is. Zoretic, the 14, you are familiar. This is a chime of opening.
Guys, this is a chime of opening.
What
What does that do, Red?
So,
Just in unison.
it's a hollow metal tube, about a foot long, weighs about 1 pound, and you can strike it with the attached piece as an action, pointing it at an object within 120 feet
Jesus.
that can be opened, such as a door, lid, or lock.
Well, it turns out we don't need that lunch after all.
The chime issues a clear tone, and one lock or latch on the object opens unless the sound can't reach it. And if no latches remain, the object itself opens. You also, as a Riddick, know this can only be used 10 times total.
Does it work on both magical and mundane locks, or just mundane?
It's mostly for mundane. There's, I believe, a check if it's a low-level magical lock.
We should still say
Yeah. As much as I wish we could use this to open all the doors, it only works 10 times, guys.
Then
So
let's
then
go
I say
talk
we
to the lion.
keep going to give the crown to.
This is one of those nice to haves for when everybody fails their check to unlock something and you're like stuck behind a door.
Don't have a Starian in our party.
Where did
Hey,
we find it?
Astarian fails sometimes too.
He does. It's true.
It's rare.
It's rare.
You found it in the tent, right? That package.
Yeah.
Oh, it was in the it was in the package.
Yeah.
Yes.
Package addressed to you guys. So, I'll say this sort of transpires as you are making your way over to Envy's tower here. So
A jail cell.
Oh, Jesus.
they're both gated, but they open as you approach, sort of automatically. That's fine. So, you enter in. Envy's tower. Base of the tower is 10 feet higher than the garden floor. Stairs hugging the tower's outer wall climb 10 feet to an unlocked double door. Bronze plaque above the door reads Envy in common. The tower itself is roughly 30 feet tall. Oak trees fill much of the interior of this tower. Rays of light cut through the canopy, illuminating a marble pedestal that stands at ground level, swathed in tree roots. The hulking lion, seemingly made of iron, stands upon the pedestal, flicking its tail in irritation. I see you have converted the crown.
Yes.
So Sibylla casts the crown upon Wrath first. And you can see a bit of irritation from Envy at this knowledge that Sibylla had put the riddle that Wrath would need to be the first one to wear the crown. I suppose you have come to obtain my power to add to the crown?
Only with your blessing, Grade 1.
And you can see it responds very positively to this gesture and lightly bows its head towards you. I will permit this, and it lowers its head. As this happens, from outside, all of you hear a thunderous stamping of hooves, and then various high-pitched screeches.
I don't like that.
Right, Jenny, you want to take a look, or?
Yeah.
I'll go take a look.
Yep.
I'll follow.
So you sort of like poke your head out from the side.
Anna. Eric.
Yeah.
Steph.
Yeah, it's sort of like looking. When you first approached Wrath, you had made mention of the spider creatures over in the Rose Garden.
Oh no.
And it seems now that he does not have the specific task with the crown or anything, but he's taken it upon himself to handle that situation.
Oh.
So the screeching are of the spider creatures that are over there. And you can hear there is a decent tussle, but it is very evident from the sounds that the creatures are far more afraid, and there don't seem to be any issuing concerns coming from Wrath.
Well, that's one problem taken care of.
Spider stop.
Oh.
Yeah, and you do like hear like you've heard some like squealing and screeching, and like as you kind of poke your heads out, you do hear this as like this very like squelching like squish occurs. And there are fewer screeches occurring now.
Ugh.
I'm glad you took my request.
We should head that way maybe before we go in.
No.
So as this is happening, you step forward,
Yeah.
I assume, and place the crown upon Envy's head.
There's a garden.
They may have had to go into Wrath first, but this is truly where it belongs.
They do say they save the best for last.
And he kind of gives a bow toward you as well. I am reluctant to allow this to pass. Let's see. So he says, "It has been too long without a crown upon my head. I will relinquish this one back to you, if but you can make a proper substitute for it from the garden." So he will like you to make a crown of various flowers and plants.
Do you have any favorites, my lord?
The red teardrop flowers that sit amongst the walled-in garden just to the north of here.
And I will just nod.
You all back out and
Yep.
begin traversing.
Are there any more screeches or screams?
As you are finishing this conversation and begin to leave the tower, you can sort of hear in a distance there is one last sort of like withering cry, and then
Oh,
No.
I do
And-
enjoy that sound.
and in the distance you actually see Wrath work his way out from
Working his way.
the rose garden and begin heading back toward his tower.
It never gets old.
Shall we? And just head over to whatever garden
Mhm.
Envy was referring to.
So
Yep. Get those roses.
Swords.
I want to take a little closer look at the stone guy.
Yep. So, fragrant rose garden bordered by a bronze fence. The roses come in a variety of colors. There are a few white and black specimens among them. Glistening spiderwebs do still cover many of the rose bushes, but you can see many of those spiderwebs are now sort of torn apart and strewn in various places. As you come closer, you see the bodies of 3 ettercaps that have been gored and trampled very obviously recently.
Random, but are there any roses of the yellow variety in here?
Make an investigation check.
12?
12. So you look around for a little while.
Look around.
We are in very particular.
I haven't been back in a while.
Haven't been back.
So there are a few varying colors. There's obviously quite a few of red. There's a couple. There's 1 or 2 like black and white. And it takes you a few minutes, but you do find sort of tucked away around a corner a rose bush with yellow roses.
He's plucking one for himself.
A favorite of yours. Or do I see him do this?
I don't know, do you? He's not trying to be sneaky about
So,
it.
not as- so if you're kind of watching people, then yeah, it's like,
A favorite of yours.
He's like, he wasn't aware that anyone was actually watching. He was just like, oh, sure. So the narrowed eyes.
And where are the red?
so that there are different like patches of roses. However, in the middle, in the heart of the rose garden, sort of coiled around the statue of the prancing satyr, holding a set of pipes to his lips, is a thorny vine with 5 different colored roses growing out of it. Each one is a different color. One is black, one is blue, one is green, one is red, and one is white.
Do I see any more red?
There are many like bushes of red roses through, but this one like thorn that is like wrapped up around the statue. Well, it's not a statue. You know it to be a petrified satyr. But specifically, actually, you also know because Wrath admitted to it that Wrath was the one who petrified the person there. This strand catches your eye as standing out from the others.
I'm going to approach it, sort of slowly, being on the lookout for any potential traps or anything. Should I roll for investigation?
Okay. I would say roll perception because you're trying to like watch out as you're approaching, and then we'll do the investigation afterwards.
I want to use my inspiration.
Why is this not working? This is really pissing me off.
God damn it! It's the same number.
Fucking D&D beyond.
12.
Best as you can tell, there's nothing happening, like no movement around or anything. You do see the squished bodies of the 3 ettercaps sort of like throughout the area, and there are some like trampled rose bushes in the process, but you can see that Wrath did try to take some care to do as little damage to the garden as possible while dealing with the ettercaps. So approaching the statue, you're just going to make like a visual inspection to do the investigation for me.
Oh my god. Dice jail. That's gonna be an 11.
Can I assist with a perception or something around the area?
Do the bone colored die.
I'll say you can do, so as she approaches, you can also do a similar investigation check. So.
Oh god, that's not good. That's gonna be a you don't want to tell me anything because it was bad. Is that bad?
Dice have spoken.
So.
I'm just like do. This funny
Flowers.
area. What's going on around here?
Home to home, coming home from work.
So, yeah, the best you both are able to discern is what you kind of already know, that there seems to be something special. There is a touch of like magical energy radiating off of these specific roses. The vine is twisting
I'm
up,
very angry at this.
but aside from that, you can't really. Tell
Can I make
anything
an
about
investigation?
it. I will say for you, because they've discerned there's some kind of magical energy. You could do an Arcana check to see if you know what the magical
love
properties
to.
of it is.
I was gonna say, as she's doing that, Anna's gonna use Druidcraft and see if another like vine could just slowly approach the red rose,
Okay.
and see if there's any sort of reaction to touching said rose.
Sure.
Oh, this is nice. 23.
23. So this actually surprises you because you knew that this was something Sylvana was working on, but apparently some time has passed because she was only just starting this, but it seems to have blossomed and grown on its own, and
So it was kind of an experiment.
in the time in between. The set of vine and the roses on it are chromatic roses. The chromatic roses come in one of 5 colors. And by holding the rose by its stem, you gain resistance to damage of the type associated to the rose's color. Let's see, if you take more than 10 damage of that type of from any single source, the rose would disintegrate. So it's only like a partial protection, but it will assist for a time. The black ones are acid protection. The blue one is lightning protection. The green one is poison protection. The red is fire. And the white is cold. As you druidcraft up to sort of bring the vine closer with it, there isn't really a reaction to its presence. It just can sort of weave around and interact with it and touch it without any detrimental effect, it seems.
If you'll allow me to have the vine sort of prick a bit of that rose off and then bring it to me so I don't get touched by solvents.
So are you taking one of the roses in its entirety, or taking like a petal from the roses?
Taking the whole rose.
The rose, okay. Are you doing the red one?
Yes.
Okay. So you take the red one down, and as you pluck it, you do see there's sort of like wisps of magical energy that come off of the vine a little bit. And as this happened, the vine where that rose was sort of shrinks back, shrivels back a little bit from where it was. But the rose is completely whole, and the druidcraft vine brings it back to you and lays it into your hand. As you take a hold of it, you can feel sort of a wash of protective energy coming off of it.
This is no ordinary rose.
Was mine ordinary?
The
yellow one.
The yellow group. All the rest of the bushes, you're not getting a sense of like magical energy radiating.
Okay.
It's just this singular vine in the center.
Gotcha.
Has Dahlia told us about
The chronological stuff yet?
Have you? The chromatic roses.
Before I was frozen, I remember Zafina experimenting with some of these roses and giving them special powers.
So maybe we find other red roses and keep that and these others for ourselves for protection.
And we specifically wanted this rose.
I'm assuming
you just
they
say
are
red?
protectors of elements, so red would represent fire.
I think this would be befitting. Something one of a kind that would allow us to gain access.
Didn't he want us to build him a crown of roses?
Correct. This could be the centerpiece.
Can we take the rest for ourselves?
To take the others that aren't red.
By all means. If that is allowed.
Was there harm if we took these again? I can't remember.
There doesn't seem to be any harm to the person who picks the rose or like holding the rose once
if we
you
use it?
take it. One second. Got the function of the roses. So it basically offers you protection by having it. There is, as an action, you can blow the petals from the rose and produce a 20-foot cone of the power from the rose as well.
That's cool.
The creature gets a DC 15 save, and it does 3d10 or half.
3d10, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I would say we take the roses and we figure out what elements each color represents.
As
So you
they're
don't-
doing that, I'm just going to start taking other red
them in the
roses
bag
and
holding.
start
Bag of holding.
trying to make
The
a
bottomless
way of
hole.
some
The hole of
kind.
holding.
Hole of holding. Oh boy.
I'll put your flower in my hole.
Jesus
Are you doing it
Christ.
alone, or are you asking anyone to
Oh,
assist?
flower would never mind.
I want to try alone.
Okay.
Would Dahlia want the other party members to take the roses, though, since she knows Zafina technically?
Oh, Zabilla.
Or
Yeah.
Zabilla, not Zafina.
Um,
Zabilla. I feel like she might be slightly protective of them.
She probably would be slightly protective, but also there's many unknowns going on right now.
That's true, so maybe I wouldn't want to hold on to them.
So I would say.
Yeah, see, I was just like,
I mean, it's really up to you and how you want to play the character.
I think I'm gonna wait. I'm
But
gonna let somebody else take them and wait in case something happens.
I already did take them, and I gave them to Eric to put in the.
You can blame us.
In the hole holding.
You can put.
I'm just gonna keep a close eye
yeah, I
and
would
research from afar for now.
I would kind of guess that her sense would be these belong to Zybilna. They may be useful presently, and it might be useful to have them. When everything is said and done, you would probably want to collect them back from
Oh,
her.
yes.
That would be sort of my argument.
It's okay. I'll just give Eric a bunch of wine for him to fall asleep and then take it.
That's Zap
So-
who does that?
Shut up.
All three of you didn't hold your wine terribly well that night.
No.
Boys' night.
It was a boys' night.
So
fun.
if you're going to go ahead and start creating the crown from the other red roses in the area, go ahead and roll a performance to construct.
That's cocked.
On to the cock.
That's a 1, so I can re-roll that.
Ooh.
Ooh. 16.
16. You craft together what seems to be a fairly beautiful crown out of the other red roses of the various flowers
I
there.
put my title any of these. I'm sorry.
And you take the one to mount as the centerpiece of it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roll a d8 for me.
I'll roll a d8.
Yeah.
Is that this? The UFO one?
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh.
Oh.
A 1.
Come on. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Just measuring stuff. So you've added the chromatic roses as the centerpiece to it.
Just the red one, yes.
Cool. And you've taken all of the other black, blue, green, and white.
Yes.
Yeah, we put them in the hole of holding.
Okay.
That's what it's called now.
The whole holding.
Does this look befitting of the king of the forest?
Miss Tempest, what do you think?
I think he'll accept it.
Shall we?
It's a mighty fine crown.
It's
After
a
you.
mighty fine crown. Sorry, I made a weird ass move.
So you return to the Envy's Tower.
Watch, he's gonna be pissed off by it. That's my look.
So as you enter and approach, he kind of eyes you and kind of tilts his head momentarily as you approach.
Is this befitting for you?
The crown seems lovely. How would you present it to me?
Anna's going to wild shape into a lion.
Okay.
A female lioness.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then take the crown gently and place it on the lion's head.
Okay. Do you do anything as you step back, or what is your demeanor in this form?
Staring at the ground, not making eye contact, being
Okay.
very low.
Eric takes a
very
knee.
low. Okay. So Envy looks over at you and sort of gives a subtle bow and watches you, and you can hear during the approach there's a very sort of low guttural growl that emanates, not threatening, but just
Sexual.
Jesus Christ.
recognition. And as you place the crown and then begin to sort of like lower to back away, he steps forward a little bit to very much tower over you for a moment, just to very much assert that sort of dominance perspective of it. But then settles back a little bit and allows you to back away. I can feel a power from this. You've added something to this.
There's one of the roses in the center.
And you give that rose freely as part of the trade.
Yes.
Yes.
Respect earned and respect given, and bows his head to allow you to take the other crown from him.
And then just lioness form just
There you go.
and then just sort of in cat form, big cat form, just
Poop.
no pooping.
The D8 was just adding to, so you had a 16.
Mm-hmm.
It was basically like a inspiration add. So
Okay.
you had 17.
I thought it was like a 1 was bad.
No, it was just going to add to the overall score, but it could have added a lot. But you were already in a fair area for it. But you have imbued the crown with both powers of the Guardians, the Zabilda's Guardians. So.
Well, Mr. Envy, it was lovely talking to you, but we're gonna go now.
And you sort of hear an affirming, again, very guttural kind of growl, but affirming your departure.
As Anna leaves,
Oh,
she wants food.
yeah,
And
apparently.
the second Anna's in good distance, she's gonna unwild shape out of lion form,
Okay.
crown in hand.
There. I was waiting on my screen for because it's like 20 seconds delayed. And it was very much a rocky thing there. So, okay. So, heading back to the palace. Anything else you wanted to do in the gardens? I will say when you were in the rose garden. So, taking the chromatic roses from the vine, each one as you took it had shrunk away until the vine sort of like wilted back to the ground.
Oh, okay.
The statue is still, well, I got the statue. The
Petrified man.
petrified person is still there. But again, this is not someone who is
Frozen, yeah.
who was frozen
Yeah, we
by the time magic. This is someone who has specifically been petrified.
By a rat.
So
I was also wanting to note that she was going to take a pause, like, you offer this freely, and I wanted to be like, obviously, but just say,
Ah, you
yes.
offer this to
you wanted the snake.
That just reminds me
I
of
do
Lord
not
of the
deny
Rings.
my heart
You
is.
would offer it to me freely.
I do not deny my heart has greatly desired this. For a place of a dark
You
lord, you
don't
would have a queen.
We went to 2 different nerd routes.
Hey, you said stone, eh? I thought I had a thing.
Alright, let's go back into the castle.
Okay.
Okay, let's
So
go.
you still have the front door.
Guess I
You
don't.
have the 2 side doors. Where you headed?
Your mama's house.
You guys want to explore the side doors
really
just
am in a weird mood. I'm
quickly?
so sorry.
in
Why
case? Alright.
If able.
Go left.
Left.
To the left, to the
There you go.
In the box to the left. In the
The
closet.
door opens into absolute nothingness.
Please don't touch.
Hey, at least they both open in the same rate.
That's fine.
What
Get
the
your
fuck?
walk and talk. What
Is
the
that a
fuck
coffin?
Is that? What the fuck is that?
What
DM?
the Jesus Christ is that?
Looks like a Venus flytrap.
Yeah. This is not the best representation. Let me see if I can find
Feed me.
Are those
Seymour.
marshmallows in the middle?
an image here for
That's
this.
an Audrey too.
Look, it looks like burnt marshmallows.
Kind of. But I'm
Flat
sure that's not what
cubes?
they are.
There's a person who actually teaches you how to build an Audrey too, because he
Ooh.
used to be a Broadway set designer,
Ooh,
and he teaches you how to build Audrey.
well that's cool.
I'd still like to play the dentist someday.
So, we'll
Have you been watching Agatha all along?
Yeah.
Don't have Disney.
You
I
want
have.
to borrow mine?
So this
It
is
is
the
good.
room.
Oh,
Oh.
So
those are butterfly wings.
this is a
It's a snitch.
carriage house.
Carriage.
Big
Oh.
snitch.
So the doors from the outside swing open to reveal a crystal carriage hitched to a pair of glass statues shaped like Pegasi.
Okay.
Folded silk butterfly wings are attached to the roof of the carriage.
I think this would fly us if we needed it to.
I'm not sure where he would go. We've been everywhere in Prismere except for here. But
And Dahlia, you
know
do
of.
know that this carriage is what Zabilda would use often to traverse to other Fey realms when she was holding court duties.
And there's nothing else in the room.
Just the carriage and the two glass Pegasi.
I say we return to this if we need it later.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good to know.
There is
Is there a door? Oh, there's no door.
just past the room. There is another door.
Oh,
So there's
two
Two
doors.
yeah. So here, pull this guy back for me. Yeah, both doors do not have
Yeah.
imagery above them.
Let's open the doors. See where they go.
One to the right one first.
Mm-hmm.
This one also similarly, as Dahlia described earlier,
Oh,
It's the balcony.
steps out to a balcony over this sort of void storm below.
Cool beans.
is it high up?
You're unable to discern the height of this.
That might even be worse.
Yeah.
Don't think about it.
So, Dahlia, roll a history for me. Let's see what you would know of this.
That was like a 9.
It's a 9, yeah.
Okay, so
So 13.
13.
13. So, you know that there is a sort of a vortex storm beneath the palace, and it's something that Zabilda uses to draw power from. As any of you who do step out onto this platform, you can feel this like ebb of power from beneath you. You can tell that there's sort of a rectangular courtyard. I'm going to see if I can angle this without giving too much away. You can tell sort of like from the sides that there's area that like hovers above in the center, and there are pathways up and down. You are able to see the other balcony across from where you entered at the front. But you get the sense that this thing is huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
It's huge.
The biggest courtyard.
Alright. What about that?
It is open above to the twilight sky. There's no visible floor. The vortex of dark clouds churn below. The marble tower in the middle sort of rises from this maelstrom. Is encircled by 7 different turrets around, just like sort of pillar places around the outside.
Around the
And
outside.
four
Around the
stone-
outside.
Yeah, 4 stone. Well, I would say from where you are, you'd be able to see 2 stone staircases extend from the outer areas of the palace to the tower. Each one is sort of part of this like buttress that spans the void
He said
and stabilizes the tower. So,
Flying buttress.
I went on a long tangent to find if it was Pegasuses or Pegasi, and both are acceptable.
so
Also, one says
This
neither
is-
are acceptable.
this is where you are here, and this area in the center you can see this is basically being suspended by the various bridges connecting on the sides.
Okay. Cool. A big snowflake.
Hey, snowflake.
So,
We'll see where the other door leads.
How do we get to the staircases?
We go through the central area.
How do we get to the central area?
It's that door that we went through the first time.
Oh, it is?
How do we go through that first door that we went through? Are we there yet?
so are you checking out the other door?
Yeah,
here?
I want to check it out
Yeah.
just in case, just to
Let's
see
do
where it
it.
goes.
Might as well.
Okay.
Famous last words.
And then there was a dragon.
And then there was 6 chimera.
And then there was a beholder.
Another door.
Yep.
Oh.
2 doors.
Look
Aw,
at me behind
2
door
doors
number
down.
1.
That's another door.
Oh, there's a door to the left that has that needs.
Oh, there is a
Yeah.
door.
Yeah, so the one to the left of you does have the lion head.
Oh.
Might as well check it out.
Go in.
Just trying to. So that's 29. Just a moment.
29 what?
So as you walk into this hallway,
Piping?
the other 2 doors that you see here do not have anything above them. Running the length of the oblong room is a rug woven with the images of thorny white roses. Each of the doors to the north and south, the south one is the one you got it from, has alabaster pedestal standing inside the room beside it. Atop each pedestal is an alabaster vase that holds several long-stemmed white roses.
White. Quite
Carved
close.
into the vase are the words "Take one."
What in the Alice in Wonderland?
You guys hear me out.
Is that 1 per person or is that 1 per group? Or 1 total? How many are there?
It just says several. There are plenty for the group. But
And it says take 1.
I think we should only take.
Take one.
Anna very trepidatiously takes 1.
Sure, why not?
so as you enter through the door to this room, the 2 of you take one. The rest of you,
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're each taking one.
Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna
Okay.
dick us off until it's over.
okay. So you each take a rose from the vase, enter into the hallway, and then you wanted to check the door to the left.
Yes, please.
Okay. So you go to approach, and being in proximity with the crown, the door does open to you. So,
God.
This music sounds like the Forbidden Forest in Harry
It
Potter.
does.
Mm-hmm.
With the spiders.
There better not be.
It also sounds like a mix of the mermaid theme from the Pirates 4 movie.
I never did see that one.
It's the music's great,
After you get past the first Pirates movie, they're all bad.
pretty much.
I
Yeah.
agree
I
so
like that
hard.
man's chest with Davy Jones.
Yeah,
No?
I thought the second was okay. The third that just
They're
got
okay,
stupid.
but-
Mm-hmm. Correct.
What in the god? Fucking what?
Don't like that.
Oh.
I don't- No.
okay.
No one has trypophobia, right?
So,
Yep. That's
everything
exactly
that's-
why I looked away.
I don't like that.
Everything in this tower appears frozen in place. 5 foot wide wedge. Sorry, 5 foot wide ledge at floor level encircles the room. And a row of 5 iron levers protrudes from the wall above the ledge on the far side of the room. 5 feet below the ledge is the surface of a pool of reeking sludge.
Oh, great.
Ew.
Gross.
5 slender gilded cages dangle from chains that hang down from holes in the 60-foot-high ceiling. 3 of the cages are occupied. Suspended in midair outside each cage is a pixie holding a tiny gilded wand. They are also frozen in place.
Figured. Why would they be in a cage?
Pixies are a notorious bunch.
All the pixies were frozen.
I don't think I know anything about this, do I?
You're not entirely
I would
sure.
not think so.
You've not spent any time in this room. You do know that Zybilna does sometimes need to keep prisoners.
Okay.
And this kind of seems up her alley for something like that.
Okay.
Also along the far wall, and let me, before I move this, let me put things in place.
Can we not have a top-down view?
Yeah, I will change it in just a moment.
Thank you.
It's difficult because
Can't spoil things.
it's very hard not to give things away
Mm-hmm.
at various angles.
Sab is just like,
No, in character he's fine, but out of character I'm like,
Is that disgusting to you?
I have trypophobia, so like irregular holes,
Oh,
they freak me the fuck out.
interesting.
I first discovered it a couple of years ago with injera bread, which is Ethiopian.
Okay.
It's full of holes on one side, and I was so just disgusted with it that I couldn't look at it. I couldn't eat it.
Huh.
Lotus seeds or lotus pods give me the same. It's just ick. I don't. Nah.
So I'm trying to find a character model to
Giving,
use for this.
any cold, wet thing.
Yeah, I'll
Oh, yeah, the hair and the
figure out the character model later. But
So you know.
Okay, so there's a wall. No, don't okay.
Oh, there's the levers.
It's angled now, so you're not like right above it. Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm fine getting out of this room, honestly, because I don't want to pull any of the levers.
So,
I kind of do.
You always want to pull a lever.
So you do see
say
along
with love.
that
I do.
wall. Yeah, I can't get a good angle without.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How's that?
That should be
Yeah,
better.
that's good. That's
Okay.
great. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Along the far wall,
missed
where those levers are, you do see a frozen cloaked figure as well. It seems like there was someone who was administrating the levers for this room, but they also were frozen in time at the same time. So I don't have a person there right now.
You're fine.
What
Hey,
do
man.
they look like?
What's
So-
their name?
You
What's your name?
you can't see them from behind because they are wearing like a hooded cloak
Um,
and facing the levers, so their
Whoa.
back is to
what kind of size are they?
like human medium creature size.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's what he was referring to.
So.
Listen, it's not. What? No.
Are you hung?
Oh my god.
Yeah, William hung when she been.
Nah.
Sorry.
No.
Bad joke.
The
was
one
good.
time Eric
So,
wasn't
yeah, so
here.
it
we
says, standing
I'll tell you
motionless
later.
next to the levers is the man garbed in black, whose face is half hidden by a hood.
What's your name?
He also is
Speak
gripping a
up.
quarterstaff, but like it's just something he has at his side as he's like reaching for one of the levers.
What's your name?
Tony.
Fuck you, Tony.
So, anything else you want to do in here, or did you want to like head back
Get out.
the other direction?
I'm fine going back.
Out.
Okay. Dahlia, Eric.
I've become a yip.
Going out.
I'm flipping a lever.
Okay.
You're pulling a lever?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So you walk over to the corner where the levers are. You go to try to like move one of the levers. It is also frozen in time. It cannot be moved.
Shucks.
And I'm telling you.
Probably
I
a good
blow
thing.
on it. Like,
It's not that
Probably a
kind
good
of
thing
frozen.
they're frozen in time. We shouldn't be messing with those.
suppose
Let
you're
it
right.
go. Let it go.
Elkhorn is also, by the way, still with you guys.
Oh,
Oh, God, Elkhorn.
He's just kind of like
Oh, hey, what's going on?
he's just kind of holding back and like basically going along with the same things.
Can't
that you guys
sneak
do.
up on me like that.
So Elkhorn did not come across the room with you.
Okay.
He saw everyone else staying away, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna stay over here too."
Elkhorn!
So he also has a rose.
Knowing Zilbina, those levers are probably not good.
Oh,
Okay.
is she
So-
not a kind leader?
Not to prisoners.
Understand. Understood.
And who would she qualify as a prisoner?
I imagine it's just a character.
That
It's just
stare
like,
was just like, oh god.
Mhm.
You get used to it.
People who came for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, Zabilna would keep prisoners of people who had broken various laws of prison.
Yeah, so I would just say people who came for the wrong reasons.
Like if they didn't pay their taxes?
Sure.
You would
They have
know,
taxes
typically the highest laws of prisoner are people who have tried to bring harm to children.
Mm.
Okay, yeah.
Pixies
Understood.
don't surprise me.
Pixies are lawless bastards.
Alright, shall we move along?
Yep.
So you
I say
hadn't,
we shall.
you hadn't back out as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So you make your way back around
Making
Make
our
our
way.
way.
the
Making our
pool of sludge.
You got it. You got it.
Though we could go swimming.
Absolutely not.
So,
Stick our hands in one of the holes here.
Nothing.
What's wrong with you?
Okay, other
A lot of
doors.
things.
Let's do
Alright,
it.
so you're back into the hallway with the rug.
Sam,
No offense.
I'm just gonna keep opening doors until I find what I'm looking for.
What are you looking
So
for?
you're doing
I
the one,
don't know.
the one ahead.
I'll know when I see it.
You're doing the one ahead or the one to the right?
The one to the right.
So
Zabilna.
this is another balcony over
I
the
figured as much.
Which
which
Oh, no,
let
it's
me
not.
check
Like-
the map real quick. I just want to see where we are. Okay, so from this balcony, as you look out, zoom up here a little bit, try not to give too much away. You can see there are many other balconies. You also see roughly around this area high up, a lot of pieces of stone that seem to have blasted outward that are hanging mid-air. So something occurred right around the time was frozen in this area, but you can't see like above over here, like where it would be coming from. You just see the suspended rocks sort of out from it a little ways. From given the angle that you have here, because like you can't see from the wall, you get a sense that there's something that was like blown out from like a wall up here, but you don't know exactly where.
It's next door.
Next door. Oh, these were just nope.
Yeah. Okay.
You will wear that dunce cap until you do better.
Did you just make that?
No.
No, we
but
have and we have another one.
Oh, I didn't
That's
know
the old dunce cap.
Yeah.
Lock that at that level. Okay,
Oh, there's another.
so into this hallway, there is a lion head door here. You can tell that there's another door down the hallway a little bit that seems like it may also have a head above it. And there is a pathway with stairs to your right.
I didn't see anything.
Me neither.
You want to check out the stairs or the room first, or go up the stairs?
Might as well clear the rooms.
Follow you.
Yeah, I'm fine with the rooms.
Yeah.
Hiya.
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 Can I get a hole?
We're horrible people.
So the doors swing
Hey, at least
open.
Braddock is in here for that one.
Alright.
Oh my Jesus Christ!
Oh.
A library.
Are we in a library?
Of sorts.
Of sorts.
So
The Jesus Christ is that?
leather-bound tomes fill the tall shelves of this grand library. Rolling ladders anchored to rails above the topmost shelves allow easy access to the higher books. Appearing from behind a bookshelf is an elderly hunchbacked man carrying an open book. "This library is closed to visitors," he says. He's moving toward you, snapping the book closed and making no effort to hide his surprise and annoyance.
Why are you not frozen?
You're not allowed to be in here. This library is special. It's separated from everything. I was in here when the event occurred, and so nothing in here is frozen. It's a different dimensional plane.
Do you know what the event was that occurred?
You're not allowed to be in here. Out, out, out. And he's trying to like usher you through the
Do
doors.
I know him?
Roll history for me.
What's his name, Brandon?
What's your name?
Good lord. 13.
13.
Every single fucking time.
I've got plenty of 27.
No.
If you want to borrow one.
The picture you shared jinxed all our rolls.
I rolled again.
So
Mean too.
You do have heroic inspiration that you can use if you ever want to re-roll a die. Because we brought food, we get that. So that if you ever want to re-roll a die, you can use that.
I'm too scared to. Just go. That'll probably be a lower number in my luck. Just
So this is one of Zabilna's libraries, and you do know of this person. This is Sean, S-H-O-N.
Sean.
Sean.
Okay.
Sean.
Sean.
You are not typically permitted access to the libraries, so you haven't had any interaction with him, and he doesn't recognize you.
Okay, so he doesn't know me.
Yeah, you know this is who would be the caretaker of the library, so you know the name, but you've not actually ever met this person.
Okay.
No, we're fine to be
Can
here.
I? Yeah. Can I use my persuasion to try and convince him that we are investigating the strange occurrences going on in Prismere at Zabilna's behest, and we're given special access to the castle?
That's a lot.
Okay.
I didn't say anything in anger.
You didn't for once.
The last part of that, have given special dispensation. That would make it deception. If
That
you
would
want-
make a deception?
Yeah. If you want it to be persuasion, you can say just that you're investigating.
Okay,
We're
sure.
allowed to be here.
We're
Yeah.
we're allowed to be.
But it's also going to be a higher DC because it doesn't affirm that you've been given permission to.
That's fine. I have a better persuasion bonus than my
no.
intimidation.
No. There it goes.
So 18.
18.
Pretty good, Brandon.
What was pretty good?
That's pretty good.
Oh, that's pretty good. Are you trying to give an assist?
That is pretty good.
This is like giving it like out of game, giving
Help action.
help action.
It's like, hey, that roll's pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
So he kind of looks at you. Step outside. Step aside. I'll speak with you, but you're not allowed to be in here. And he moves that he will step. You've persuaded him to discuss things about what's happening, but he still wants you out of the library.
All right, let's step out to the library.
I will step as far out to the point where my foot would stop a door closing.
Sure.
Huh.
The rest of you
Eric approves.
also either staying out or stepping out as part of this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stepping our way outside.
All right. Okay, so he looks at you and then kind of looks up and down the hallways, like trying to check for anyone.
Who are you looking for?
You haven't seen any of the others here yet?
They're all
What
frozen.
others?
Everyone's frozen.
Not everyone.
Like who?
The League.
The League is here.
And they're not frozen, huh?
How did they manage that?
The Hourglass Coven unfroze the League in order to care for parts of the castle and keep things controlled here. They well enough leave me alone because they've asked me to research tasks for them. And I make a grand sign of doing so without actually making much progress. So,
Clever lad.
so far they have left me be, but the tomes within this library are very powerful, and Kalek, in his own right, is a sorcerer. If he got a mind, he may start researching things that are powers well beyond he should have.
What if I told you that the hags are dead by our hands, and we actually have a friend with us who is trying to fight and defeat the League?
And Elkhorn steps forward and says, I was here when the League first arrived. We did battle with them. I don't know what happened in the interim. I understand that time was frozen for much of the castle and the people here. I assume some of my friends may also still be here frozen. But do you know where any of them may be? And Sean kind of looks back and forth again.
I'm so sorry.
It's S-H-O-N. It's not S-H-A-W.
I know, but still.
Sean.
Sean!
Yeah.
It's more like Shorn.
I can't.
Sean!
First time I saw that, I nearly pissed myself. Can I roll an insight check to see if this
It's Sean.
Sean person is being
I'm so sorry.
truthful?
Are you?
Yeah, so,
Kind
so
of.
go and roll insight.
In a weird mood.
16.
16.
Wait another.
16. So you pick up he is very nervous. But you get the sense that he's being honest about what he's nervous about with the League. He has shown shock at your claims that you have dispatched the Hourglass Coven. He also kind of like shuffles and shifts every so often. He has a big like hunch on his back. Give me a perception check.
10.
Okay. It seems like the hunch is sort of like bothering him a little bit. He probably is like adjusting to like having to stand for extended periods, but let's see. So, but as best you can tell, what he's saying about the League being here and about the library having not been frozen because it's a separate plane seems to be true. That there wasn't, you didn't sense any deception in those.
Where are the League and the castle?
They move around. They could be anywhere.
Do you know where our friend Elkhorn's friends would be?
So
Because we do have the ability to unfreeze them.
just a second here. There's multiple things he's going to.
Exposition dump.
Yeah. So their dark cleric Zargash, he's oftentimes over in the and he gestures back toward the sludge-filled room that you guys were just in. He pesters me all the time, but he seems to spend his time there trying to research some of the mechanical aspects of Zabilna's palace. And then Warduke and Kalik traverse around the castle a bit, but they spend a decent amount of their time in the throne room, which is the central pillar that you saw out from the balconies that's sort of like suspended above. And he kind of like looks at all of you. So, you've truly defeated the Hourglass Coven.
I'll take out the locket that I have that was whatever her fucking name is.
Whatever her fucking name is.
Jan lady.
So you've
Endolin, yeah.
so you display some of the things that you've acquired
Yeah.
from the various Hourglass Coven. And you can see, as time is passing, he's getting more and more nervous, sort of standing out here. I believe the cleric with your group, and he gestures to Elkhorn, was with Zabilna at the time that the fight happened. I don't know precisely where they are. There are areas of the palace I tend not to go to because I try to avoid the League, and I also try to avoid the Jabberwock, which tends to make its home around the the ballroom.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So don't go to the ballroom.
Does the Jabberwock seem to have any weaknesses?
It's a crazed dragon. If it has any weaknesses, they'd be beyond me. I have not seen Zybilna, which I know there were many in the ballroom at the time, so that there's possibility that she is there. It's a possibility the cleric is there. He turns back to Elkhorn. I'm sorry to say, your leader, the paladin, was on the bad end of an attack within the throne room when the freezing happened. He is currently suspended above the void at the center of the palace. And he gestures out again, and you're able to sort of put together the broken rocks and everything that were hanging out there. The paladin is hanging with them above the void, frozen in time.
I don't know.
Hell.
At least he's frozen and he doesn't know what's going on.
Can we pull him in?
Well, no, we've tried moving people who are frozen and
They
they
can't.
can't budge.
Yeah, you can't move people while time is frozen, and if you unfreeze time, he is lost. Anything that falls into the void is very rapidly ripped apart and then scattered across the ethereal plane.
Can you
Thanks.
revivify that?
No.
There's nothing left to revivify from if that
Right.
happens.
That's not possible.
Perhaps there's a way we can tie said frozen person so when they unfreeze, they won't fall.
If you can get out to him and get a rope on him, and tie him off, that should work. I certainly wouldn't want to hang over the void, but
It's better than going in.
I mean, if anything, we could have. I mean, you have the ability to change into a bird, fly over, and put something over him.
I could try jumping on Jim.
I'm out of wild shape.
Shoot.
I don't mind.
You're not.
I'd rather not lose a member of the team.
I guess there is a void below.
There might
I
be
keep
another.
forgetting that.
There might be a way to reverse time as well and not just restart it. But thank you, Sean. Was it?
yes. I need to get back to the library, and you should move on. If they see us together, then it'll make trouble. Please.
Yeah, trouble.
And he sort of steps back into the library and goes to put his hands on the doors. Are you still
No.
on the door? Or?
No, I'll let him close it.
Okay. So and he goes to close the doors. Just before the doors close, the hump on his back, you do see there's a shifting slightly of movement, and one little sort of like spidery leg that pokes out, and the door's shut.
Gross.
He's got a spider friend.
And that's where we're going to take our break.
Son of a bitch.
Spider friend, spider friend,
Spider
does whatever a spider friend does.
His hump was a spider.
It's a hunch on its
No
back.
thanks.
Spider
Hail attack. Spider hump.
No thanks.
I'll take a spider hump.
What does that?
What the Jesus Christ was that?
Do I want to know?
It's nice as we sort of get through this. I can be like less careful about going across areas, but right now it's just like, oh my god.
Yes.
He's called Ping Ping now.
That is the trouble with especially maze-like engines.
Alphonse is like hiding out tonight. Oh my god. Yeah, it's like
Stand on over. Everybody done?
Yeah, I'm good. You say no? I said yes.
I'm so full.
Unless anybody else wants the rest of this wine, I'll take the room. Did you get some of this one? Well, then, yeah, you can have it. You're good.
We have wine at home. Ooh, I like this one. And he can have some of mine.
That's the rhubarb for there.
You can share what I have left.
I mean, I don't need it.
Well, if you want to sip, you can have some.
Yeah, that's why I got some.
There are cups here set up
Yeah, I redid my schedule, so I'm gonna get my nails done tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
You doing?
Let me use the restroom.
Not allowed. Gotta hold it.
Can I?
Not allowed.
Gotta hold it. Gotta hold it.
That is an interesting perspective.
No. I'm just being.
Yeah.
Just being. But yes, I'm hoping to find some time this week to do extra. Because I literally had no time last week. Oh. I'm ready for the wedding to be done, Brandon.
I understand.
I'm ready.
Like it's
Just let it be done.
a lot and very
I'm
draining.
so tired.
You just want to get worried.
I'm tired of planning.
Yeah.
I'm tired of being in charge and having all these questions being asked. I'm like, I don't know. Just let me live my life. It's fine. Or let me stop hassling people for not RSVPing yet.
I think I did. Pretty sure.
You did. You were like one of the first ones.
Yes.
So you're fine.
I'm like, no, I did because I still
No,
didn't
you
eat it.
did. Brandon and Courtney were some of the first two.
Yeah.
Like, you guys were like right on it.
Yeah, we're some of the first to ours.
Jane was too.
To their wedding.
No,
Dane was too.
I did it like last week.
Well, you still were on it though. You were still on it. It's fine. You didn't miss the deadline. Some people are gonna miss the deadline here.
Oh.
And it's mainly my family, like my cousins.
Oh,
like
yeah.
they're just not. I'm like,
belly class.
Oh, come on, guys.
I can't just assume you're coming. I need to know.
We'll let you know that week.
No, that's not how that works.
Then your stomach decided to say fuck.
That's not how that works. I've got other people I need to give final numbers to.
We have
so
some
no,
stuff
that's
that's
not
up
how
in
that
the air, so we'll let you know when we get a little closer.
works. Oh my
But they're on
god.
Monday nights.
Ooh, I can do that.
I do have to yell at Fran because she hasn't
There's
RSVP'd yet.
30
Francine?
spots total.
Yeah.
Griffin?
5 are taken
Oh,
tomorrow.
yeah.
And I love Fran.
I do too.
Yeah.
She's the best.
Just so
But
funny.
they're Mondays at
I literally have all the D&D people at one
they're
time.
Monday night.
Yeah.
All the theater people. I'm like, I have the young
6:30,
theater
they go
peeps
to
and I have the
3:30.
older theater peeps, like Barb and Susan and Brad and oh my god,
Funny.
Tom and Bob.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, Tim Rose. Oh yeah, they're all at one table. They'll have a hoot.
Which, I mean,
Troy and Lisa.
Hey, Frank.
They're at one table.
Oh, man, this is gonna be a
I know.
blowout.
This could be a lot of family and a lot of theater people.
You're gonna have a lot of loud
You
people.
can have
To take with.
Trust me,
I
I know.
don't
Yeah.
think you should take
No,
it.
no,
Yeah.
absolutely. I've
We'll be
been
fine.
drinking wine.
I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no. If I had,
We
I just
lots of
wanted
fun.
to make sure I was clear.
yeah, no, absolutely.
Indeed.
No, you know me when I have an edible. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
Oh man,
I'm done for the night.
you're done for the night.
when I have an edible, I'm done for the night.
Oh,
Once it
yeah.
kicks in,
Oh, I
like
left
I can't do
the wine.
anything.
I took half of one time and that was just.
Well,
But I also had like a few drinks with it, and that was a bad idea.
oh yeah, no.
Yeah, don't get
The
crossfaded.
crossfade is bad.
Well, no, I did, and like you did that one time too.
Oh, I got very crossfaded
And
because I
was
took
like,
a full one
Oh,
on
Jesus.
And I took a half.
top of having like 3 glasses of wine.
Yeah, that's bad.
I did a half.
But no, I've found that edibles to me tend to give me a bad high, so
Aw.
I either have to smoke it or not do it.
It only happens if I take too much, which has happened one time.
Let's take too much more.
No, that was so bad. It was
Immersion.
horrible. Oh my god, I never want to do it again. It was like I was anxious and I kept having auditory hallucinations. And
I had a friend who went on nature
That sounds
walks.
like good stuff.
I kept trying to go to sleep,
Because
but
they
I
had shrooms.
but
and they went on nature walks.
I'd get woken up by the auditory hallucinations and I'd sit up and be like, what was that?
No, one of my friends, when I did regional theater, he took shrooms one time. I don't know where he got them. Don't ask me.
Where'd you get the shrooms?
But he went on a nature walk, and Garrett and I went with him because I was like, okay, we can't let anything happen to him. Like, not good. Sweetest guy ever. His name was Jordan. And he like kept telling us of all these things he was seeing and like all the colors and all this other stuff. And I'm like, Jordan, let's go back to the house. Like that we're staying. It's okay. It's like, no, it's so beautiful out here. I'm like, God. And, like the next day, I was like, "Hey Jordan, do you remember your nature walk?" He's like, "What?" Like your nature walk. He's like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Yours did a lot
You
better.
don't remember anything, do you?
That's some Inception shit.
Oh God.
Good
Yeah,
lord. Wow, that was a good
That
one.
was
fun.
impressive.
Thank you.
You lasted a long that was,
Say it.
Say
Say
you lasted a long time.
Oh wow. Like so many things I could say.
Two crew.
Mhm.
Shout out to the two crew. Hey,
So you survived your boat
That's bad.
how many
situation and got the boat
how
back.
many
Yeah,
squares
it's out.
can you find
Shit.
Yeah, so
using dots?
Using
went back to it
This
the next
dice
day, hoping that
configuration.
like the battery just died, and so took a couple jump starters to try to start it. And
Can you set it down?
nothing. So like it's there's stuff like wedged into the intake that is like
Oh.
keeping the engine from turning.
So
I'm gonna have to take the thing apart in order to get everything out
one,
of there.
the big one.
But
Two,
at that point,
three,
I was like,
four,
the only thing I
five.
can do
Yeah.
is literally paddle this thing back downstream to get it back out.
Oh, gotcha.
So
Are we counting
it's been like an
rectangles
hour
as
or
such?
so,
Sure.
paddling down, and then
Six,
thankfully, because it was going to take me probably
7,
about 2 more hours
8.
past that.
9.
Yeah.
Thankfully, came across like the only
could
other boat
technically
around. It was
do,
on
like,
a Wednesday evening. I was able to wait
10.
Yep.
He came over and was like, "Hey, you're all right?" I was like,
11.
no, it won't start. I've got problems there. He says,
12,
I can get you to tow me back.
13.
Oh yeah, let's throw me a rope. So I threw him a rope and he towed me back down the other like 2
I
miles
think
or
I'm
so
tapped.
down the river to
Nice.
I think you'd
get me
have
back out. But
14, 15.
yeah, it's
Making like rectangles
frustrating
in
with whole
the
thing,
cross
but
sections.
got it
In the
back.
cross
got it
sections?
out.
Or in the
Now it's just a
seams?
matter of like
Oh, I wasn't
taking
counting the seams at
the
all.
intake portion
Meaning
apart.
like if this was
It makes you
one
feel better. I bought a
square,
boat once.
2 square
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in college,
rectangle,
a couple friends of mine
all four
and I
those.
decided
But then also
it would be a good idea to buy a boat from
there's one
somebody
you
that
missed.
wasn't like a
Fuck it
dealer
up,
or
huh?
anything like that. So we bought this speedboat, and we went out a few times, but it kept on taking on water, and we couldn't figure out what was
Yeah,
going
there's
on.
one you missed.
So, yeah, and then
There it is.
I got saddled with the selling the boat
You
situation.
didn't say.
Ended up being
That's
scammed.
Oh no.
So yeah,
See,
it was a
there it
very
is.
bad situation.
It's terrible.
Yeah, that was.
It was a whole bunch of like, you know,
Terrible.
I can get you the money, but you have to like, I need you to send me like via like money order or something like that.
Oh,
And I'm just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Scam.
So never again.
Never again.
No, my dad likes to tell the joke that the best day with your boat or whatever is the first day you buy it and put it in the water and whatever, and the second best day is the day you sell it.
So this looks really nefarious, but
Oh gosh, it really does. You're also on camera.
Huh?
You're also on camera.
shit. You can edit that out. So they're separated because they don't break super evenly. So two chunks.
We just put these drugs in my pocket here real good.
It's not supposed to be nefarious. It just looks that way.
Yeah.
It's a drug deal on YouTube.
Sure, it's not the worst
Drugs.
thing on YouTube. Drugs.
Drugs.
Dane, do you have plans on Friday?
Brandon, you should try the crouton of fried good.
I don't think so.
Well, she's doing
yeah.
some stuff with the A sisters, so I'm
What,
completely
Friday?
free. Yeah. If you want to come over to my place, have some whiskey or something.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's plan for it.
You guys have plans on Friday?
Not that I know of.
Sorry, my whole life.
Oh wait, I do have plans Friday.
well, then
I
never
forgot,
mind.
Sorry. That other bachelor party, that's the
Oh,
that's
the
the
other bachelor
rehearsal
party.
dinner
Oh.
night, and their wedding will be Saturday.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Gotcha. The one that you're a part of, gotcha.
Yeah, so I will have to
Oh,
go.
yeah, you kind of
go
got to
to
be
that.
there.
Is that in town or is that?
Yeah, so the venue is the Iowa Tap Room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good shit.
And then they're doing like a food truck rehearsal dinner.
Oh, that's
So-
cool.
I forget where that's at.
The venue. I didn't realize the Iowa Tap Room did weddings.
I think I've been in one of their spaces for a funeral before, where like it was just like the
Like
wake.
a back area.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I'm guessing that's they'll just put seats.
Gotcha.
in a
I've actually never really been
aisle type
inside
configuration.
the Iowa Tap. Well, maybe once because I usually go down to the like basement like bars
Oh, yeah.
down there.
Mhm.
Yep. I usually eat on the first floor. I guess
Yeah.
the top floor, whatever
Yeah.
you call it,
Gotcha.
the main.
Yeah, that downstairs area is pretty cool.
Yeah. Because we went there after Ashley's or Allison's wedding, I want to say. Or did we?
Not after Allison's wedding. I think it might have been. I guess I don't remember. I don't remember.
No, it wasn't after the wedding because I had went home because I was feeling horrible because that freaking sheet cake was poisoned.
It was. It was before. I'm pretty sure. I just remember when.
Oh wait, that's right.
Because we all went to
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
And then we
Just-
went and
yeah.
had an after drink later.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was for though. I think it was just to get together.
No, that sheet cake poisoned me.
Poisoning?
I know about poisons.
Well, that's why
Yes,
we're
you
not getting
do.
Yes, you do.
So.
Yes,
A
I
few of
do.
them lately
Yes,
as well.
It's important if I garden and I don't hurt myself.
Yeah.
And other cats. Everyone else can fuck up.
Unrelated, but next Sunday afternoon is the first concert for the community orchestra.
Okay.
If y'all are free, it is free. It's a
What
double.
time is it at?
It's at 2. Yeah, 2 in the afternoon.
What day?
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday?
It's
I
the.
advanced too, but I teach.
It's okay.
How long is it?
Couple of hours.
I might be able to do the second half of it.
Yeah, it's 2 piano concertos, and they're phenomenal. And our pianists are French and wonderful, and they're so good. It's gonna be a good one. I'm very excited. So y'all should come if you can and if you want to.
I want to, but I'm not.
I'm probably gonna skip church that day.
That's so fair.
Because Mitchell's wedding is the day before.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Have fun.
I have to be there on Friday to get everything decorated. And then rehearsal dinner. So I will be there from 1 till 10 p.m.
Gross.
So,
Better you than me.
I don't know if that's accurate anymore.
Yeah.
Anyway.
as we return,
And break.
I'm going to have all of you roll an insight check.
I thought you were gonna say initiative.
An insight?
Inside, yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ! Fuck you.
17.
I'm gonna use my inspiration because fuck that shit. I'm not gonna let.
I don't have any inspiration, but 10. And this is coming from the fucker who has.
It's less than my other roll.
I hate that. That's the
happens.
worst.
So I'm gonna give you the number 5.
Right.
And
I'm
this
also
is
going to use my inspiration.
and this is coming from a fucker who has a +7 to his insight. I'm the goddamn inquisitor.
Mine was also worse.
I think you're probably still reeling from the whole room.
What was
Probably
10.
10?
Also
10, 10,
17.
14.
14. Okay. So,
Finally, I do something decent.
the conversation that just happened with Sean.
Sean! There's the dunce cap. Thank you. Fuck you.
He mentioned that the dark cleric
Mm-hmm.
of the league tends to hang out in the prisoner rooms, lunch room, previous.
So I wonder if he was frozen.
You realize none of you looked at the person who was still against the wall.
I tried
by the switches.
to!
You did. You said you didn't enter the room.
Good point.
The only person who moved over there was Eric, so he was standing right next to him, but you never looked at him.
Well, now we have a reason to go back.
So, yeah, would you like to? Go back
I
to the
think
room
it would
to check,
be
or-
good fortuitous to go back just because if we can get them separated and take them out one by one, it would probably be easier.
Plus, I'm sure Elkhorn can,
Keep
you
them
know, confirm
separated.
identities.
And I know Anna's been itching for a fight.
Are we sure these people are bad guys?
Elkhorn?
Dan?
Pretty sure.
You want to roll an insight on Elkhorn? I mean,
That's up to Eric.
Ooh, the ultimate betrayal.
Yeah.
The double cross would be terrible.
the fact that he's been able to dupe you the entire time would be impressive.
I don't like that he just went.
I look at Elkhorn a little
He
shifty.
didn't do the eyebrow waggle though, so I think we're okay.
I think he's
You bring it up, and then I have to do it.
God fucking damn it, Brandon.
So I think you all sort of like realize, well, you realize, and the rest of you start sort of tearing down back the hallway toward the sledge, the prisoner room. As you throw the door back open, he is gone.
Gone.
Shit.
Damn.
Fuck Mike. I hate my life.
Maybe he'd round.
I highly doubt that.
Maybe you joined. No, I'm sorry. That was out of character. Sorry. Fuck.
You have traversed back down the hall a little
Does
bit.
anybody have
you're
detect
looking in the doorway
person?
toward the room here. I'm not going to pull it up because
Reasons?
one of us doesn't do well with it.
Thank you.
But which way would you like to go from here? Back down the hallway you were going?
Should we go upstairs?
Sure.
Is there any other
Let's
door
take our chances
that
in the library.
that person could have gone through outside the one that we're looking through right now?
No. This is the only door of the room, but you do look up, and the room does open up above. It goes 60 feet up, and then there's openings and such up there. They're small, but if someone could levitate,
Agreed.
or do other things, they could get out of this room in other ways.
Other things. Excuse me.
I'm
Well-
sure we'll find them again.
The only option it had was to go up the stairs, otherwise it would have run into us.
Or it could have gone through the ceiling. They're small enough cracks that any person could minimize themselves if they can levitate and get through it.
Can clerics do that?
Hmm? Can I do that now?
But yeah, you want to roll Arcana?
Arcana's not great, but. Yeah, my Arcana's really not great. It's a 5.
5. Yeah? Here's the thing. There are like within your own material plane, there are 10 different orders of clerics. Then there are all the other material. This person is not even from your own material plane.
Yeah, he's a dark cleric at that.
Yeah. So there are all kinds of powers. I would say with a 5, you would know like there are abilities to levitate a person or to change forms or that sort of thing. But you're not sure. You don't have any inkling of like what would be the most likely in this situation.
Yeah. All right. Up the stairs?
It is.
So back down the hallway, like sort of past the library here to where the
stairs are.
the stairway are. Is
Why couldn't
on
we
the right
stay
here.
in the library?
Because it was going to give away the fact that we were collaborating with
The
Sean.
dude with Sean.
With the
To
league.
who?
The league.
They come to check on him every now and then.
Well, let's wait here.
We have more pressing matters. There's at least one other person who knows we're here, and that's a problem.
Fair.
Right. So you are taking the stairs up toward this sort of central spire.
Taking the stairs.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Damn it.
Alright. So
Zav has firmly fixed his gaze on his feet as he climbs.
So this one.
Hey, Zav, watch.
and all of a sudden it's just like.
Yeah, what happens if I spit into it?
DM's not going to even acknowledge what
Sorry,
you're just saying.
I am trying to because like
He's trying to DM.
You're switching levels here, so it's a whole other like set of notes.
We leveled up?
Sorry,
We leveled up?
you are at a different level in the palace. Sorry, what was the question?
What happens if you
I
spit
give
in
the void the old Haktua.
Hey, spit all that thing.
So okay, you churn up whatever you can and spit over the ledge from the staircase into the void.
Into the void.
You do see this sort of arch out like and move normally for a moment, and then you can see it's taken. It's like in all of these like ephemeral winds. Make a perception check for me, because this is a very small thing.
And then Eric falls in and he dies.
Roll new character. We're gonna have to watch that VOD back and watch for the double
23,
on that.
23. You are able to follow. So, your spit actually does start to get like strewn and like pulled apart and everything from like just different winds going in different directions.
Oh, cool.
But as it gets low enough, you do see suddenly this sparkling of it is. The material is destroyed and scattered and vanishes. So at some point,
dangerous.
so you basically discern from this as you go into it, there are winds that begin pulling you down, and if you get too far, you hit a sort of a surface that is where things are, get destructive.
I see.
So let's see if I can.
Johnny and Christina are coming. John just
Oh,
texted me.
nice.
Really nice to see
I
you.
grab
There's
Zav's
that.
hands and I put them on my shoulders, and I just say, "Just follow me."
I think Zab's the tallest one among us.
Yeah, but I want him to have to look up.
He's gonna try to not have a death grip on you, but
Roll for
That's why he's
damage.
wearing armor-ish.
with a 19 strength,
Yeah,
it's
breastplate on.
he's a strong lad. It's also partially the gloves.
Yeah,
The gloves give him strong.
he's drunk.
Stonks.
Drunk.
Okay, so you sort of rush up these stairs.
Rushing up the stairs.
Yeah, there's the rest of the stairs.
I've been rushing up them stairs.
If you're rushing in the kitchen, what are you in the bathroom?
Don't even get me started on the bedroom.
Italian.
European.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. It's a good dad joke.
Yeah.
A
So-
treasure chest.
Thinking that this is going to take you up to have access to the throne room, you instead find sort of this like antechamber turret on the side. There are no doors. There's no cracks. There's no way from this that you can tell into the area. This is enameled green coffer rests on a wrought iron pedestal in the middle of the room. The coffer contains a faintly glowing plum-sized jewel of green crystal.
Wait, so it's not locked then? We can open it?
It's already just sort
Oh,
of
it's already
sitting,
open. Oh, okay.
sitting over.
I'm sunken to death.
Miss Tempest is...
Sorry, I'm a long
Is
friend
it-
finally
it-
responded to me.
No, I'm asking you a question in character. Do you know what this is?
I have never seen that before.
No, so these rooms, you've actually sort of come past once, but you've been told like these don't really concern you, and
Right.
there's not really a reason for you to go here. So you've never interacted with this crystal or done anything with it.
Can I do an investigation to see if there's any kind of booby traps or anything around it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
Same.
Oh, God, Fucking 9, man.
14?
14,
13.
13.
Those are so shitty tonight.
Yeah, not great.
You don't discern any physical traps. You do get a sense that there is some kind of magical aura radiating from this, and you're not able to discern. Because the investigation is more manual.
Right.
You don't know what that means.
Would
Just
this be
that
something I can roll Arcana for?
you can roll a counter and check.
The chest itself has the magical aura, or the gem has the,
The
magical
The
aura?
gem. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm rolling for Arcana.
Do it.
Jump.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Kind of John.
18.
18. There's two bits of energy coming from this. One seems to be like a preserving sort of energy, as though like something has been contained within it.
Okay.
The other is offensive.
Oh.
So there is some. You get the sense that it might not necessarily be trapped, but there is power in this thing that if you interact with could be bad.
Okay. I am sensing not great things from this.
So let's leave it alone and move on.
That is my feeling as well. Until we know more about that, I do not want to test that.
Really?
Yes.
By all means, if you want to be the test dummy, we'd all like to watch.
Me too.
You gonna grab it?
What's his
I
intelligence?
am going to use the staff of bird calls to poke it.
Oh.
So you hold the staff and you kind of like prod at the crystal with it. The crystal doesn't move, so it is suspended where it is.
Okay.
You roll an insight for me.
Oh, God.
19.
19. You get the sense that like this, it is in a fixed state and fixed space, unless a person interacts with it. Trying to move it with like another object, it's just sort of this immovable thing.
This is starting to feel like a trap to me, you guys.
I had already told you it was possibly a trap.
You'll have to forgive this one. He's rather slow.
I've noticed.
I heard that.
No, you didn't.
Oh, it's taking all of me not to.
Yep, I can tell.
Guys, we gotta start moving, otherwise I'm gonna grab it.
Alright, we're gonna go back
So
downstairs.
we're back downstairs. All right. Making our way back down.
Better.
Make it noise.
Walking fast, I'm a seagull.
Go fuck yourself.
Can't take this anywhere.
Absolutely not.
So back into the hallway.
Into the
So
hole.
you got the two doors on the left. You do know the second door here just also leads into the
Yeah.
library. And then as you traverse further down the hall, let me make sure I'm matching up to the
There
map
will be a
here.
giant spider. No, I hope not.
Stop giving the DM ideas.
I just want to see.
You guys have, what the fuck are you guys doing over there?
What's happening?
They're having their own little private conversation over here.
Wow.
Share with the class.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
Too far down, jeez. Yeesh.
For ghosties only.
Wow.
Okay. So there's the stairs on the right. You go further down the hallway. There's another room.
Oh. With
So
another lion
there's a
door.
hallway with I'm gonna do above shot here. So there's a spiral staircase to your right and another door into that way, which you can see from the hallway. there is another door on your left in this hallway, and that one is has a bullhead on it on your left. So, and then the hallway itself curves to the right as you get further down. So, before I go to the right there, I'm going to say you've kind of like gotten to this point. You can see down this hallway to see that there's a spiral staircase and another door in this room.
You guys want to check out the door?
Might as well. That's what
Let's
we've been
do it.
doing.
Well, there's lions or something in the front of those.
Okay. So you're going to go through this room, past the stairs to the doorway?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Lion.
Tiger.
Bear.
Oh my.
Lion.
You better open
Tiger.
those.
There.
You son of a bitch door.
You really don't
I
like that,
love
too.
you.
I hate that.
Okay.
Oh,
Big
wait,
room, that's
So-
not good.
You open these doors.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
And I
like the way he
see
said
nothing but
that.
a wall right now.
I really don't like the way he said that.
And the fact that there's
And he's
just
like,
a
roll
wall.
initiative.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
I am going to say...
Or there's a trap.
Because Zoretic was the one who was like, sure, we're going to go this way. You're the one leading the way, so you're
Yes.
the one who opened the door.
Yes.
Roll a stealth check for me, please.
Oh, boy.
fuck. With his
With a
armor.
giant plate armor. Clank, 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 clank.
It's fine. I technically have a disadvantage in stealth, but because of my boots or whatever, the thing, I don't have to roll the disadvantage.
No,
So
you got,
it's just
like,
a normal
elven
roll now.
kind.
The boots of elven kind, yeah.
Yeah.
So you have advantage and disadvantage, so it cancels out.
Yeah.
So it's a
Straight roll. What about a gay roll? Oh no.
Dice jail.
It's a 7.
7.
Uh-oh.
Oh, could be worse.
Could
Could be worse.
A grand ballroom.
No!
It's
lies before you.
No! No, 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 no,
It'll
no.
be okay, you guys.
Jabberwocky.
We're just gonna fight the Jabberwock now,
No,
guys.
no,
It's
no, 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 no,
It's
no, no,
fine.
no, 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 no.
It's
Well,
Fucking hell.
thanks, Nick.
The cauldron! The cauldron's in there!
so.
That's good. That's good.
Yes! We need that.
So, Grand Ballroom lies before you. The northern part of its floor littered with splintered remains of 3 doors that have been knocked from their hinges, leaving openings through which you can see adjoining rooms. Through the ballroom, royal courtiers stand motionless, their eyes fixed on a black iron cauldron atop a dais in the middle of the chamber. Dark vapors rise from the cauldron, and a huge, dragon-like monster is coiled around it.
But I just see a cauldron.
Yeah, I'll get there. Things will be popping up here in a second.
Fuck off!
It's fine. It's not like I have half my health right now.
Didn't we take a long
body
rest?
twitches
No, we didn't.
slightly.
Well, we were fighting each other.
The dragon's body twitches slightly, and its closed eyelids flutter.
Oh shit.
We will come back to that in just a moment.
God.
2 figures are frozen statue-like off to the side of the cauldron. An imperious, middle-aged woman with long white hair and white robes. And a younger woman clad in armor and wearing a white cape. The older woman is reaching desperately toward the cauldron, a staff held aloft above her head, while the armored woman at her side is grasping a fine-looking quarterstaff. So, entering the room with a 7. Unfortunately, there is a clattering of sound from all of this.
And then I'm just like, shit.
And you do see the Jabberwock's eyes flutter and begin to open.
Oh boy.
Back away. Back away.
I will say...
Back away. Back away.
I will say...
Roll for
Hang on.
Roll your initiative.
roll my initiative.
Wait,
Okay.
is it to... Do we notice? Does anybody else notice that?
He's the first one through the door, so I'll let others weigh in as we start to go.
14.
14.
Because I have a thing that might save us.
Me too.
Okay. Roll a natural 20 on its initiative.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Its eyes shoot open and it locks its gaze onto you. It is awake. It knows that you're here.
Great.
The initiative was to see if you could potentially back out of the room before it fully woke up. So, at this point, I will say we are in true.
No, god damn it! I had a thing.
Because.
Can you see if you can still do it?
Nope.
So what were you wanting to do?
I have 3 seeds that we got from the Dryad way back at the carnival.
Uh-huh.
Each of those are a pass without trace spell.
I see. That would only have been effective had you done it before entering the room.
Okay.
Because he had to do that would have done a stealth check.
That's
Yeah.
that's fair.
All right.
That's fair.
There you go.
Frag out.
For your first battle.
Here we
Oh,
go.
man.
I'm gonna
With
die.
a Jabberwock.
You
Wow.
guys picked a doozy for the first.
I'm gonna die.
No, I'm here.
So,
I'm not looking.
We'll be fine, honey.
Well,
So you have
it's
to roll your
fine.
initiative now.
Healer can go last. It's fine.
What's
you get
here?
plus
Probably
1.
not last.
Well, maybe not. Who knows? It's
11.
mid.
Shit.
So she
I'm
rolled
not
an
going last.
11.
9.
Oh, what?
Sorry, hold on just a second. I'll start calling for you.
From you?
But I need to.
I only have a +5 on initiative.
Only?
I've been rolling like shit.
I have nothing on my initiative.
I
Zero.
get advantage and that's it.
That's still nice. I don't get anything.
Yeah. It's thanks to my shield.
It was 21 on it.
Is it a magic shield?
Jesus Christ.
Because it's only +1, but it rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I rolled that and I was like, oh fuck. Okay. Well, if
No. Get this right. You were like, fuck yes.
no, here's the thing. I will say, if it's going to roll a natural 20, you wanted it to be on initiative
And not on damage.
and not on
Right,
damage.
right.
Like,
Not an attack roll.
that would have been really
That would have
bad.
sucked. Yeah.
Okay, so Zav,
12.
Eric,
11.
Anna,
9.
Red,
14.
Okay, the healer's not going first, thank God.
Talia.
11.
God, we rolled like shit.
Right? These dice
This whole
hate
night,
us
man.
tonight.
This whole night.
I think the meme I sent cursed us.
Yep.
I'm really sorry. Oh, God.
This just means I have to buy more dice.
True. Real. Based.
We no longer have someone with counterspell either.
Nope.
We'll be fine.
Actually, wait, isn't Allison a wizard? No, you're sorcerer. Sorcerers have counterspell, don't they?
Technically. But does she have it prepared?
That is the question.
Whether 'tis nobler in mind.
This thing's in it was about an ages for. You guys all heard about Maggie Smith, right?
Yeah.
Yep. What I told him earlier, that's like I thought someone said Maggie Schmidt. I'm like, what happened?
Yeah, yeah.
I was so terrible. I was distraught, and they're like Maggie Smith, the actress. I'm like, oh, thank God, but not thank God. Just
I mean, not great, but like better than, someone really young like that.
yeah. I heard that direction out of context. It did a little.
Blah, blah, blah. No way.
What?
No. This is only getting sent to very specific people. She immediately picks up her phone.
What? I wasn't paying attention.
Well, I got some. I have a thing, and Nick was like, "What?" And I'm like, "This is only getting sent to very specific people." And at that exact moment, you picked up your phone.
Oh.
So I did not have all these characters in all the places that would have like overloaded things. So
He wasn't planning on us to be there.
but the problem is like the castle's very open in many, many, many different directions. So like who or what you ran into, and there's a bunch of things, really is up for grabs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kind of cute.
I feel like that should be like 5 times bigger than
Yeah.
it actually is.
That's what she said.
Missing content.
Wait, what the? Jesus Christ! Is that an elemental?
It's
No,
just,
it's just loading.
it's
in.
just loading.
Oh.
It's a weird little loading animation. It's like.
Reminds me of like Sims getting dressed. They just go. Whoop.
So you guys are
Yeah,
over
that's how it
this
goes.
door.
I love The Sims.
So
Get to live out my biggest fantasies, like having a spouse and owning a house and a job that pays me enough.
Yeah, I hear that. Same.
Zeredic was the one who came through the door first. Behind. So what was the marching order behind Zeredic? It would have been.
I'm gonna say, since I think I'm lowest on the initiative, I'm all the way in the fucking back.
Yeah, it makes sense if we were just kind of like in initiative order almost.
Yeah, I feel like Eric would have been behind me, and then maybe Zav, then Anna, and then Dahlia, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
The guardian worm, Evray. Toot.
Das Kind is tot.
Okay. Got you all set up. Kind of coming through the doorway.
Hey kid.
Okay, and Zarok does go first in the initiative order.
Yep.
So,
Of course.
Great.
We love that for him.
let's see here.
We gotta fucking level up after this shit.
Let me switch off the music here too.
The lights are gonna be red.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And the music's gonna change and oh, that's not a concentration. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Good. I love that for me.
Let's see how this one goes.
I just saw your.
You see why I said I was only sending it to specific people?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why.
That's because I didn't send it to you.
Maybe you should send it to me.
I don't like that.
See, here's the thing. I don't know how. I know exactly. Well, I have the best idea of now.
I'm waiting for the lights to change.
Right.
That sounds pretty epic. I'm not gonna lie.
I have the best idea about what will fuck me. What will make these two laugh without freaking them out.
Oh, without freaking them.
I don't have that sense about the three of you yet. So,
Okay.
I think you'd
So,
be.
it's going to fly forwards.
It's the real test.
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh, right on
You
us.
are one ugly mother.
And
Welcome to Earth.
the Jabberwock is going to
Attack me.
Yeah, it's going to start off. It's because it's mostly just noticed you. It hasn't noticed the rest of the group so far, so it is initially just going to attack at you. So it makes 2 attacks at you.
Simultaneous?
That was a crit. That was an
No!
Not good.
So
My armor class is 22, though.
yeah.
Well, at least the cleric's right behind you.
Uh-huh. Might have to rethink my my strat here. So I have one in mind, but now I might have to pivot.
Welcome to initiative.
Well,
Pivot!
pivot!
Oh,
What the Jesus Christ was that?
A lot of dice.
oh! I felt
That was the first attack on a crit, is what that
The
was.
sound of
Because it's
death.
dealing double damage.
So
The sound of death. He's really pissed that we woke him up, dude. Might have to ready my Revivify here, Jesus. I mean, it's already ready. It's always ready.
good. Good.
Yeah, I don't think Revivify can ever be unreadied for a cleric.
Good thing you have it, because I didn't have it prepared.
Hmm.
I do have cure wounds, though.
Yeah, Revivify is always prepared.
that's crazy.
Don't
what?
say that!
So it does 23 slashing damage on the first attack.
Of course, it's slashing damage.
Here's the thing. That was incredibly low.
Oh, thank
There
God.
there were multiple ones.
Oh,
in
thank
that.
God.
Thank you,
That's
Dice
not
Dots.
good though. That means he can do worse, right?
Well, that's the
Yeah.
first attack. He's attacking me again.
Yeah.
Another.
Second attack,
Below.
it's 15.
Yeah, no.
Oh, thank
The
God.
second attack does not. Thank God. Oh man. And those are made at a 10-foot range.
Uh-oh.
So he is actually he only flew close enough to you to do those 2 attacks, and he's going to fly back now a little bit.
Because he got
and-
out. Yeah, he wasn't in melee.
Yeah,
Great, we have a cutlass-like asshole in this
and
game.
fly up a few feet, and that will end its turn. So let me go back up. Red, you are going to be next up.
I'm going to move closer into the room, not towards him technically, maybe more to the right. And I am going to...
So it'd be 10 feet of movement to get here.
You move me a little bit further to the
Okay.
right. That's fine. And then I'm going to, as my action this turn, use my lay on hands to basically just get my health all the way back up.
Nice.
Because I want to be ready for this bitch.
Fair.
Okay, so that's done. I heal myself for 50.
Ooh, wow.
Hell yeah.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Shit.
Oh, you went negative.
I went negative.
It's like,
Heal!
Because I was at...
It's like in Final Fantasy when they're afflicted with the vampirism and you just throw a phoenix down and they're just...
I feel like it was 30 something. I had it up a moment ago, but
Okay, there we go.
yeah, that's good.
And that I don't think I have any bonus actions that I can really do. Or actually, can
Zap, you're on deck.
Thank you, on deck.
I'm gonna, as my bonus action, prepare Branding Smite.
Okay.
So do that, and then that'll end my turn.
Okay. Zab, you're up. Dahlia, you're on deck.
Alright. So I'm also going to make a little bit of room so we're not all clumped together here.
Great idea.
Love that. But I want to stay within about 30-ish feet of most of us.
Okay. Do you want to come like more straight in, more toward
Probably more. Yeah, more that way.
this way?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah, right about there.
Right there?
Yeah,
Okay,
that
so
works.
Let's say you use about 15 feet. in case-
Yep. And then how far away is this big bad bitch?
it's always stuff.
I just had to make sure it wasn't like gonna put me at disadvantage for spell casting, basically.
Yeah, it's like 20-ish feet.
Okay, that's fine. I think it's 10, like basically anything in melee range is disadvantage, which is great. So, first one is gonna be Guiding Bolt, which you all just saw in my vision. It's gonna look eerily familiar.
Nice.
We're gonna do that at. Let's do it at 3rd.
Is that an attack roll or is it save?
It is an attack roll.
Okay.
I think. Yes, it is. Nine.
It was good.
No.
Okay.
That does not hit. So you, feeling from how you just had the throwback or whatever, you call together the power from you, but it is making a very strange sound, a very sort of gurgly sound, and you are almost within particular range for it. You are outside of it, thankfully, which saved you from the start of the turn having to do a save. But because of where you are now, it was too distracting for you, and your shot goes wide. So, any more movement or bonus?
I do have a question.
Yeah.
How high up is he?
He is, I want to say, about 20 feet up.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, he's about 10 feet above the ground, so the bottom is about 10 feet up.
Okay. Can spiritual weapon fly? It says it's floating, but I don't know if that means it can, if it's just like hovering above the ground level, or if it can actually go straight up and fly a bit.
Floating spectral weapons in range, that's radiation. Because it says floating.
Mm-hmm.
I will say it's flying, that it can move in all directions.
So great.
So
I'm gonna cast that.
can you put it right on him?
Yep, gonna go right behind him. Yep. And that one's gonna be... Let's go 4th level with it. Fuck it, we'll get crazy. And I can't remember what the ruling was, is if summoning it was its own bonus action, then if it could attack in the same one, or if it had to wait till next turn to attack.
Let me drop this guy in first.
All good.
Floating. 10 feet.
It does say when you cast the spell, you can make a melee spell attack against the creature.
Yeah, I think it is immediate, so...
Perfect.
Go ahead and roll the attack.
That is a melee spell attack. Cool. Okay, nice. 21 to hit.
21 does hit.
Fuck yeah, let's go. This is a 2d8 plus 3 damage. That's 10. Where's my d8s? There it is. Yeah. Alright, 12 damage. And that is, force yes, force damage.
Okay. Alright.
And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Dahlia, you are up. Eric, you are on deck.
Thank you on deck.
So, So you're fine. We'll walk you through stuff. So the first thing you probably need to do is to enter the room. So you have
I need to move.
you have up to 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
I'll say, well, you go ahead and use 10 just to get you like in, and then
Okay.
you can always use more of your movement as we
Okay.
as we go on from there.
You can stay fairly far back because the range on all your spells.
Yeah, I have a lot of range.
Yeah.
I'm realizing that.
Give him the bunk.
So you have movement, action, and bonus action. Most of your spells and such will be actions. There are a couple of rare spells that are bonus actions, but the vast majority of spells are actions. You can also sometimes do melee attacks as an action, but your character likely won't do that very much.
Yeah.
That's not really what you're built for. Bonus actions tend to be sort of assisting sorts of things.
Which you can see the bonus actions. If you go to actions and then select bonus, you can see you have Misty Step basically as a bonus action. But on all your spells, like these are all cantrips which don't cost spell slots.
Okay.
So if you wanted to use one of those, or if you wanted to do like, magic missile's a really good one.
Okay. But like what? I don't understand the first, second level, third level.
So like you have magic missile that you can use at different levels. Basically, what happens is it deals 1d4 to target, and then at higher levels, when you cast it using a higher spell slot, then it's one more dart for each level. So it's a certain amount. So it basically increases the damage by using different spell slots, and you have a certain amount for each level. So
you have
you got a lot of stuff. Like you got
So, and as you go higher in levels of spells, they typically will do more damage. So there are some spells that aren't available as first level, but like Fireball and Lightning Bolt can only be cast at third level. So they do more damage, but you typically have less of them to do before you have a long rest. So I think in your case, you've got 2 5th level, 3 4th level, 3 3rd level. So you've actually got quite a bit of like firepower to work with here. I would say the problem with Fireball is it's kind of like a nuke. Like it's a very large area explosion.
It's an awesome spell though.
It's great for when you can get a whole lot of enemies in it in an area. You might actually be better served by Lightning Bolt, which is going to be a straight line from you to the direction that you're going.
Okay.
And it can hit multiple things.
I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
So then roll a d20.
So for Lightning Bolt, let me double check, but I think it's actually a save.
Oh wait,
it's 16 dex save.
Okay. So
no, you don't.
So
I
roll.
Oh, he rolls.
So he has to roll a 16 or above in order to. It's going to do damage no matter what, but a save will mean he takes half damage. And then if you hit the cast here, it'll take away one of your spell slots.
Okay.
And it rolled exactly a 16, unfortunately. So you will still roll as if you're rolling full damage, but then we have it.
But d20?
No, so it's 8d6, which I have a whole bunch for you right here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So here's, oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And I have to roll 8?
Yep, it's 8d6, yeah.
Yeah,
But it's going to be halved, so we're going to add that up and then half it. So 6, 8, 12 damage.
Yep. Okay, so you step into the room and you see this dragon, the Jabberwock hovering above you, and you are a little bit familiar with this creature. You've actually always been a little concerned about Zybilna keeping this creature. She's kept it as a defensive creature for the castle, but it's only been manageable because she's been the one controlling it all this time, and without her there, it basically runs amok. But you gather up this blast of lightning and shoot a bolt from your hand, sort of up at the angle from where you are, straight through the dragon. It is able to dodge slightly, but it catches part of its wings in the burst, and it does take damage
Nice.
from the attack. You still have a bonus action and movement. You don't have, like, a lot of times people don't use their bonus action, so if there isn't anything, and I don't know if there's anything readily available for you.
She
to
just
do
has
with it.
Misty Step, and that's it.
Yeah. So
Oh, Misty
the only
Step
reason-
is so goated.
It
Yeah.
is.
Misty Step is really nice to, like, you can move a long way, like, across the other side of the room if you wanted to, but it's not something you need to do, I would say, at this point.
I think I'm good to stay.
It's a good
you're gonna
escape
stay where
route.
you are?
It is, yeah.
So it comes in clutch when you need to get somewhere
All
far
right, so
away.
that
Yup.
is your turn. Eric,
Infernal
you're
fear.
up. Anna, you're on deck.
Cool. Thank you. On deck.
Let's go, Magic Boy.
I will. I want to cast Burning Hands at it.
You can't touch it, though.
It's a cone.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. It was like-
what's the size of the cone?
15 feet.
15. You could, I believe, you'd have to get almost right under it. But let's see if we've got the movement to. Yeah, you would be able to get sort of directly under it and do that
Okay.
if you wanted. So, all right, you come rushing in, gather up this like basically cone of fire, and blast directly over your head.
Start a blast.
Is that also a dex save?
Yes. 14.
Sorry, I thought it was a touch.
It does save.
God damn.
Stop rolling well.
Creature takes 3d6 fire damage on a failed save.
What does it take on a successful one?
4d6.
You only lose 1d6?
That's from what I understand here. Yeah.
That's goated as fuck. Love that.
I love it for myself.
Usually it's save or suck.
That will be 9 fire damage.
Is that
Not the
your turn?
greatest.
It's better than that.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Okay. So at the end of your turn, it is going to lose. Which one does it want to do? Let's see.
Has choices. I don't like that.
Agreed.
Yeah, it is going to use 2 of its legendary actions.
Oh,
No!
And it's going to do a rend attack on you from above.
Okay.
Because it's upset at you for that fiery blast.
I'm going to
So-
use a reaction
Okay.
to cast Shield, upping my AC.
Hey, Ping.
Yep.
Are you doing that?
Increases by 5, so my AC is going to 21.
Fuck yeah, let's go. That's my
And yeah, that was a 15. So.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
sorry, no, that was not a 15. That was a 20. So you just barely.
Thank God for the reaction, man.
So I was looking at the wrong attack. I was like, oh, wait.
I'm
Sorry,
glad I'm
Ping.
remembering I have that.
Yeah.
So yeah, nice save on that one.
Mm-hmm.
That was just one of its legendaries, right?
That was, it used 2 of its legendary actions to do that.
Oh, to
one-
do
that-
it.
that one
Gotcha.
thing.
Gotcha.
So, Anna, you are up.
How far am I from it?
Too far.
Oh, sorry.
So you.
She's a little tiny.
Lovely. So. You're about 35 feet, I believe, from it.
I'm gonna attempt to polymorph it.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Let's go with this guy. Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's definitely going to be a fail.
Cool. So I'm gonna polymorph it into a butterfly.
Okay. So you all see this like massive dragon sort of like crackle and move. And you see it start to shrink, and it's going to use a legendary resistance.
Oh,
It was a good try, though.
God.
You burned a legendary resistance. That's a big deal. So that was a good one, but that's like it was like no, I can't let that happen. So
The eye twitch.
movement of bonus.
Just back up out of the room a little bit.
You actually gonna back up? All right.
Yep. I back it up, back it up, back it up, back
Yes.
it up. Because my daddy taught me good.
You want to be
What?
like
Hide, just kind of hiding.
you're gonna be like there.
So maybe closer to the wall.
Oh, you want to like go? Okay, let me.
be a little wallflower.
All right, so if you watch,
Kinda be
you're
out
gonna,
of its
like
line
duck,
of sight.
duck around the
Yep.
side of it. Okay. Yep, there's
Like,
enough.
Bye.
So it can't see me. You can't catch me.
Okay, it's,
I'm gonna
turn.
drop my
Yep.
croissant.
All right. So now it is Elkhorn's turn.
Elkhorn!
Okay. So Elkhorn, actually, I need to put him on the map. He's not on the map. But he was toward the end of the group anyway, so.
That's fair. On the map. On the map. On the map.
So I'll put him like right in the
on the
middle.
map.
So Elkhorn, so steps, let's say 10 or so feet into the room, looks up at this dragon with absolute terror in his eyes, but also looks forward, and you hear him say, Mercion, as he's looking at the person who's off to the right side of the cauldron, the other person who's frozen with Zavelda in the room. Dahlia, sorry. You also recognize Zabilna is the other person who's frozen in this room. So you would have been able to let people know that that's her. So, Elkhorn is... Yeah, he sort of looks at this thing, kind of looks at his sword, is like, and he sheaths the sword, and he grabs a couple of daggers. And first roll, that is a 10, that definitely misses. Wow, natural 18 for a 21, which does hit. So, times... And full damage too.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
So
let's go.
5 damage.
Oh.
Of the turn.
better than
Actually,
none.
he has special function. Oh, go Elkhorn. So it's 5 on his regular, but because the creature is large or bigger, it takes additional damage from him.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Elkhorn!
So 9 total.
Nice.
Go Elkhorn.
Just staring.
And let's see.
Let's do you.
No, you don't want to eat me. No, just want pets. Just want pets.
Okay, at the end of Elkhorn's turn, it is going to use its last legendary action
That was fast.
to do a tail attack on Eric.
Oh wow, he really doesn't like you.
You're right there.
He's the one in range right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah, so we're gonna do tail attack is
Bow.
Natural 1.
Yeah.
So
Misses.
it's still aching from the fire, and having used the shield, you were able to like block off the claws that were coming at you, and it's kind of like thrusting back and forth, and its tail like whips down, but you very easily sidestep without any effort.
Fuck yeah,
and
dude.
dodge the attack from it there.
Let's go.
So, it's the end of Elkhorn's turn. We're back up top of the round to the Jabberwock. And you see a little bit of like the tears in the wings and the flesh of the creature heal.
Oh,
Just
fuck my life. Motherfucking regen.
I don't like it.
So it is. Let's see. Where's it going to go?
I don't like this.
Welcome to
Gonna
D&D.
die. Gonna die.
Yeah, you picked a big thing to.
Yeah, that's
For
crazy.
the first fight, yeah.
That's crazy.
All right. Yeah. So it is going to fly sort of around and back, and it actually comes down, and you see its claws. It kind of like lands on top of the cauldron here to get the three of you
Oh god.
in a line here. And its head sort of leans forward, and its eyes turn blood red, and there's a burst of flame that shoots out 5 feet wide and up until it blasts the wall behind Dahlia.
The rose.
So the three. So Eric,
Which we don't have.
Yeah, Eric, Elkhorn, and Dahlia.
It's in the hold of hold.
Well, bye.
You're fine. You'll live.
Just a fish.
Please make a dex saving throw. So you'll roll a d20, and there should be a dex save modifier there.
Don't forget to add 3 because of me.
Is that limited to distance? I just want to make sure it's.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, we're all within like, what is it? 10. Where's my
I don't know what I'm.
features and traits?
Well,
Within 10 feet. So
So what?
okay, so saving throws. So you're gonna
No,
do a dex
nobody.
saving. So +1.
Nobody's within 10 feet
Shit.
of you.
Well
Sorry.
then, never mind.
mine's
So-
11.
So yeah, roll the d20 and
Hey.
add 1 to it.
14.
You're so dexterous.
No.
And sorry, I need to roll Elkhorn.
That's too many dice. There's too many dice.
Like that.
Jesus.
Oh no, I don't like that.
That's either really bad or really good.
4 ones.
Oh,
Yeah!
Four ones in this.
Oh,
That's good.
So I'm like, hang on, that's either really, really good for us or really bad for us.
Yeah. 18 to the three of you.
That
18
could have been
points of
so
damage.
much worse.
It's all three of you.
so you take 18 points of damage. So if you type in here and hit 18 and then hit damage, it'll automatically take it off.
Oh, okay. I don't like it.
Welcome to combat.
Yeah. So just because I have to share, The average damage on that is 31. And you took 18.
Okay.
Like
I love
that's
that.
how
Groggy from his nap.
that's how low that roll was.
I'll take that.
Oh my gosh.
I'll take
That's
that.
so funny.
Wow. When I looked at that, I was like, there are 4 different ones in there. Alright, so used a little bit of movement there.
Thanks, I hate it.
It could have been a lot worse.
Yes, and I still hate that.
And it's gonna fly over here,
Could you not?
about
What?
10 feet
Oh,
above the
could you not?
ground.
I definitely thought you meant this.
Oh no, I don't
I was
care
like,
what you're doing, dude.
Sorry.
Yeah, could you not, Dane?
Could you not?
Whatever you're doing, like
Don't-
it's bothering me. Does it work?
Done
God.
now, anyways. Well, actually, I need to send it an email. Yes. Okay.
And that is going to be its turn. So next up, we're back to red.
Now we can sleep.
Red.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Sleep is good.
Here.
Wait.
Within
Fine.
30. Please make a charisma save. For me.
What?
Charisma save?
This creature, as it moves within the range, so within 30 feet of it, you can all hear this burbling, this crazed muttering that this creature is doing, and it edges its way into your head.
33.
33?
Jesus!
I get plus 10 on charisma, plus another 3 for myself because of it, and then I rolled a 19.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Nick just said, go fuck yourself.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I get plus 10 on my saving throws for charisma.
Good God.
Okay, so with the save, you still can't take reactions until the start of the next
It's
turn.
fine, my character doesn't have any fun reactions.
But you definitely save. Holy crap.
Question, how far away from Zybilna am I?
You are
A toy.
A toy.
a
A toy.
little more than 30 feet, about 35 feet. Let me measure that again, just because I'm going to do from like... So it'll be like here to there. So you're like right at 30 feet.
Perfect. If I go to Zybilna, will that initiate a attack? Opportunity attack from the Jabberwock?
Give me an insight roll real quick. Just good.
9.
You're not entirely sure. It's possible. It's not very high above the ground, and you know it's got a long reach, but you're not sure if you're going to enter and leave its melee or not.
I'm going to risk it. I'm going to go to Zybilna.
Okay. So, let's see, we'll move you over. So you're up to her. It does get the opportunity attack on you.
Okay.
So it is going to
Risky for the biscuit.
reach out.
Get her, Nick.
Okay.
Move those.
You just said baby.
Aren't the king? You just saying hi.
He's a good baby.
22 to hit.
Yeah,
Ah.
right at it.
Ooh, those are better.
Better for hoops.
27 points of damage.
Is that slashing?
That one is slashing.
27 points?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this thing's a beast.
Okay, I'm at Zybilna now. As my action,
Mhm.
I'm gonna hold my hand up to her and see if I can use her name and unfreeze her.
Okay, what do you say?
Zybilna.
Okay.
Is that not her real name?
So you reach out, and the unicorn horn does come to you.
Uh-huh.
There's a flash of light and everything through her, but there is no change.
That's not a real fucking name, guys.
Can I call out to him real quick? Is that going to take up like a?
You could use your reaction to call out now, or you can call out on your turn.
I'll use it because I don't have a reaction for anything else. Igwilf.
Okay, can I use a bonus action to do it again, or
It's an action to try to.
then I'll have to wait until next turn? So that
That is IGWILV, by the way.
IGG.
Oh, IGG.
the fact that we never covered this in anything else, and I never knew that.
Yeah, well, this was like very, very, very early game, like way before you.
Okay, so pass turn.
I thought we learned it from Elkhorn.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, we
It
did.
wasn't. I don't think
Elkhorn
it was,
revealed that.
It was the warlock at. Oh my god. The last of the Hourglass Coven.
Yeah.
The warlock that you killed.
Endolin.
Oh,
Yeah, we did learn that Igwil loves Zybilna, but yeah.
well, that's
Yeah,
my
she,
bad,
was,
guys.
she was known as Igwilv in
Okay.
the plane,
It
the
was
material
right.
plane that Elkhorn is from, and Elkhorn recognized Igwilv
Mhm.
as this
Scary.
near millennia ago archmage
Yeah.
who kind of terrorized the land in her
Mhm.
pursuit of power.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that is Zav, you're up. Sorry, I didn't do on deck.
How dare you?
Dahlia, you're on deck. We're almost at time.
Ah,
If people are comfortable, we can try to like finish up the round.
Yes.
yeah.
Sure.
Round.
Zav, you're up. So you also need to make a charisma save for me, please.
My life. Save.
Yeah.
I do get a +5. Oh baby, let's go. 24.
24. You save. You're not going to be able to do reactions.
Oh,
until next
no.
turn, but you save on the effects.
Perfect.
Of the crazed mutterings of this creature.
Great. How far away is my spectral weapon from this bastard?
It is. Let's see how far it looks like. Let's see. 15-ish feet.
Perfect. I can move at 20, so let's go ahead and close ranks and have it attack. That is going to be the bonus attack.
All right.
I need to actually have it hit first.
Oh no.
Oh,
Inspiration?
I don't have it. I didn't bring anything. With my spell attack bonus, it's an 8 total, but it is a natural 1.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
That's not it.
All right. For the action proper, then. Fuck it. We'll try guiding bolt again. This one's gonna be at 2nd level.
Okay.
Knock that off. Come on. Okay, you know what? You're going to hell. He's not even going to jail. He's going to hell.
I'm surprised you didn't just be like, you're going to hell.
Well, I don't want to break anything in here potentially, so.
Just throw it right at Brandon's.
Oh, baby! Natural 20. Let's go.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Finally.
Nice.
It took all night.
Yes. All right. So 5d6 becomes 10d6. Is that right?
Yeah. That is what happens.
I need some help. Let's see. 1, 2, 3,
Alright.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 2 more.
Which are the sugar cube?
Or sorry, wait, hang on. I need 10. Sorry, hang on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Sorry, no, I have the correct amount now. I'm sorry. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. Let's go. Come here, babies.
So the attack is 1d4 dice.
Roll high for daddy. Roll high for daddy. Come on, babies. Okay, come here, babies. All right. Oh, baby, let's go.
Jeez.
Oh, baby.
Whoa.
Oh, baby, let's go.
Creature of your choice.
At least 4 6s.
Oh,
man. You did the reverse of what I did.
All right. I can't math. Hang on.
Damage.
Cleric big mad.
Cleric big mad.
It's the top. So if you were, that's a 4 right now.
All right, so that's 24 plus 4
Yeah.
plus
And then when you
6
cast it at
plus
a
2
higher
plus
level,
1.
it adds
37
an additional effect.
points
So it's 3 darts
of
right now, which would each deal 1
Radiant
what is it?
damage.
It is radiant
and
damage
then
plus
for every
who
spell
he
level
has
you
a
first.
and whoever attacks next has
Have
advantage.
advantage? Okay.
We can go through your stuff at some point.
Hey Beaky, you get advantage on your next attack because of his crit.
Yeah.
Well, it just hit. It just has to
because
hit.
of the
Yeah.
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 That's nuts.
Yeah, 37 points.
Oh,
And that was at
man.
second level, by the way.
Jeez.
If it makes you feel any better, if I ever got to attack, I was gonna deal a shit ton of fucking damage. But I was trying to see if we could freeze the building first.
Wait a second. Oh, hang on. Actually, wait. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Hang on. An additional 4. I missed a dice. So that's 40.
Well, I'd already taken the rest of it. You said additional 4?
An additional 4.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I got it.
I missed one of my d6s.
So 41.
41
That hurt.
at second level.
Yeah. It is not happy about that.
Oh, I don't really care.
I'm gonna piss it off even more.
What's shatter?
Ooh, that one's fun.
So
Where's my? Oh, there we go.
each creature in 10-foot radius, Constitution save. Creature takes 3d8 thunder damage for a failed save and half on a successful. So it's basically like a sonic boom. Like you're literally just like
Okay.
it's
And
better.
this would be 3d8.
3d8. Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Is
too
it better
far
to do
from
that
you.
And do I need to do a higher level? Or
I mean, it's really however you want to play it, because you have so many things that you can
yeah,
do.
I know. I just don't know.
So it is at the end of your turn going to take 2 of its legendary actions.
Like
But
you
it's
got
too
the
far. It
magic
is
missile
angry at
you
you,
can
but
do, like,
you are
at
just
4th
slightly out of its
level,
reach. But
which
Elkhorn
would
is
be
not.
a lot.
Oh no!
No, Alcor, no.
What's he
So-
doing?
He's
doing
attacking
it
Alcorn.
with a legendary.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm just like over here.
But then there's also
And they're like,
unit that's gonna
No!
So
So you could do
that the blast
Firebolt,
takes
which
it
does
completely by
2d10,
shock, and you can
or you
see
could
like
do, like,
the
shock
burning
blast,
radiant damage
which
that it
is
does all
8,
over this
you
creature.
know.
In its fury,
Completely
it
however you
lashes
want.
out. Oh, natural 1. And just misses. Like Elkhorn's not even entirely aware that the attack is coming, but it just because he's so short, it just shoom, like right over his head,
Okay.
and like carves into the floor next to
You
him,
already used the 3rd level.
and he kind of
You
jumps
got
back.
4th
But
level spell
Elkhorn
slots
takes
since
no
you're
damage.
fifth. So I mean, you could do.
Good job,
you could do
Elkhorn.
it at
Alcor.
All skill.
And just see what
so
happens.
see what happens. But
He's just like, wait, what
So-
happened? Oh god.
decided what your
I
so your
think
turns up.
so.
And Eric, you're on deck.
Thank you, Deck.
Deck.
So at the beginning of your turn, I do need you to make a charisma save for me. So roll a d20 with the charisma save.
Yeah.
Is that shit not
No, it is.
concentration?
It's an ability it
you get
has.
plus 8.
Okay. Unfortunate.
Ah, mother. So 12.
12. So let's see. real quick here.
Gross. I don't like that.
It's not terrible.
You got an inspiration if you want to use it.
What is that?
Actually, let's do it.
I don't know what that is. What is that?
You get to reroll.
You get to re-roll.
This is the last round.
It's the last round.
Yeah.
So I would
Take
do
it.
it.
Is
I
it
mean, it's
worse?
still better. It's still better
Okay.
because.
How is that better?
Oh wait, no. Oh, that's a 1.
That is
Sorry.
not better.
Sorry. It looked like from far away. It looked like a 7. So I was like,
That
oh, it's
is
better.
not better.
So no, it's still a 12.
Oh.
Okay. Roll a d4 for me. So it's the pyramid one.
Yeah. 2.
2. You do nothing on this turn, sadly.
Oh.
The burbling gets into your head, and it basically makes you non-functional for this round.
Aww.
So you guys have saved on this a lot. This is a high save,
Yeah.
and you guys have saved on it a lot so far, which has been crazy.
Because we're very charismatic people.
Yeah, apparently. But yeah, sorry, that will end your
Duh.
turn.
I
Eric,
wish I'd
you're
cast
up.
that at higher level now.
Anna, you're on deck.
Thank you on deck.
Eric, you also need to make a charisma save for me, please.
Charisma.
Man,
Yeah,
if I had
it's
cast it at
And
fifth level,
They have to
and
make it
crit,
because it's looking at them.
it is burbling this like incoherent like sound that is getting into your head and kind of driving you crazy.
Not good.
Aww.
It's a 1.
Oh no.
So roll a d4 for me, please.
Sure. Also a 1.
1. Fortunately, it gets too much into your head, and you are not able to do anything this turn.
Can I move?
Let's take a look real quick. No, it says the creature does nothing. I'm assuming that means no action, no bonus, no
Man.
So
Nothing.
it basically puts you into almost a catatonic state.
Okay.
So, Anna, you're up. Hold on. So
She's out of line of sight.
Does it need to be a line of sight?
You're out of line.
You're out of order.
Within 30 feet and is able to hear. You're just through a doorway. You would be able to hear this. So, please make a charisma save.
I'm fucked because I don't get anything with this.
I got -1.
Oh boy.
16.
16 is not enough. Please roll a d4 for me.
I fucking hate you.
Please roll a d4 for me.
Somebody's sleeping on the couch.
That's pyramid die?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank God it's a comfy couch.
Oh, fucking shit.
Great show.
Wasn't my bag. I think I was a little too old for it at the time.
4.
4. And yeah, so I'm going to turn this around just so you can see. So from where you are, you do have line of sight on Dahlia. For a 4, the creature either makes one melee attack against a random creature it can see or does nothing if no visible creature is within its reach.
Are you serious?
So please roll a melee attack against Dahlia.
Oh no.
Are you?
Yep, DM's being a dick.
That's pretty funny, Brandon.
Move you up.
How dare you?
Honestly, to be fair, we haven't really faced anything super lethal like
To be
this.
fair.
So
That's gonna be a 22 to hit.
Oh
That
god.
22?
That hits.
Yeah.
No, not damage. So she rolled a 22, which basically your armor class is that. If it meets or beats. So she rolled 22, which means that she hits you. So now she's gonna roll damage.
Yeah. It's just a single attack, so it's the Frostbrand, correct?
It's just like
No, it's the hand axe, because
Hand axe?
fuck you.
Alright.
That's gonna be
she's not in control of
6.
herself.
6?
6 damage. Okay, so not bad.
Could be worse.
Because the axe is always in her hand.
Fair enough.
So Zab just like does this
Okay.
monster attack, and everybody else is just like, and then
So
Anna goes fucking crazy.
everyone else is like there's this like ringing horrible sound in your ears. This like as this happens, and unfortunately incapacitates Dahlia. Behind you runs up Anna and basically attacks you from behind with this axe for 6 damage.
Can I even
Christ.
talk?
She's doing it again.
Damn it, Anna! What did we tell you?
I'll say at the end of your turn you can say
Just because
Because
she's
it is the end of my turn.
Yeah.
just because she's human doesn't mean you have to attack her.
I'm gonna say to Dolly, it's not me.
Okay. Just not me.
It's not me.
Okay.
And then is it Elkhorn and then call it again?
Yeah, it's Elkhorn, and that's going to be the end of the run. So Elkhorn.
Wow!
Also
Wow!
Watch Elkhorn defeat this thing on his own.
Elkhorn uses his legendary action.
It just one shots it.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Now I'm the one who's pissed.
Right.
These dice are trash. I need to buy new.
Elkhorn also does not save.
Oh
My
no.
God.
We all do nothing. Is it effective?
Okay, so
My back hurts from
does
carrying this
nothing
team,
but uses
dude.
all of its movement to move in a random direction.
Wow.
So Elkhorn, I think it's 25. Is that right? Yeah, 25. So North, south, east, west on a d4.
Yeah.
So west,
Runs into the wall.
which would be out the door. So he, 25 feet of movement, he goes tearing out into the hallway.
God.
Does he hit the stairs and stop?
He doesn't quite get to the stairs.
Oh, okay.
he's in here. Let me, like you can see here. He's in the middle of the room here now. But he just like you all saw like this rumbling, like he's like ah, and then just like tears off like out of the room.
Wow.
So, yeah, and at the end of his turn, is Jamrock in range of anything?
Oh, I don't know.
He's not.
Just the spectral weapon, that's it.
Yeah, but I don't think it can attack the spectral weapon. I don't think that it has hit points or anything.
It does.
Well, in Baldur's Gate, yes. I don't think in this game it does.
I don't think it does. I think it's.
I'm gonna double check it real fast, but I don't think it does. No,
Can
it has
I F8 this battle?
it has no hit points. No,
Okay. Yeah, I think
it's
that
not a
thing-
creature.
Yeah,
So.
it just exists after you cast the spell.
Yep.
so-
it just lasts for a minute.
Yeah, we will end it there and start at the top of the round.
We are not doing any more bad dice memes ever again. I'm sorry. We are only doing good juju vibe memes from now on.
I didn't mean to curse us.
We also need to watch how many things we fight or you do before we go into big boss battles.